I'm so stupid. Hello. Ooh, y'all. Welcome back. Welcome back. Oh my goodness. Let me turn this on. I have an audio. I do. I was about to say, I don't know if I have anything ready, but I do. I did this yesterday. Ooh, I did this yesterday. Ooh, did I? I did. Yay! So, hi, everyone. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. So, yeah, we will definitely be on coffee today. No worries. Last night I just feel like it was like a little bit too late. 'Cause my daughter had an event that I completely forgot about, and it wasn't over till like 7ish. So then we made it home like around like 7:20, 7:30. So I was like, I don't know. And then we like ate, all that. So I was just like, yeah, maybe I should just win because it was like way too late. Like starting at 9, our shows be hours long. So I'm just like, maybe it's too late. So we'll just do it today. It is definitely going to be a fire show on coffee today. Okay. So make sure that you are over there. All right. Because it's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it. So make sure you guys over there tonight. We'll definitely be there around the same time, 5:30 Central Standard Time. Um, so we'll definitely be back. It's getting juicy. So I love you guys. So y'all, the title of the show, what is it? Oh yeah, Allie Carter's biological mother exposes her. Y'all, not the white lady Shelley. Okay, that is her adopted mother. Oh, girl, girl, Tupac baby. She done got allegedly popped. Out of mom. So where was it? What was it? Okay, where was it? I don't know. We'll get into that though. When we pull it up. We'll get into it. So I'll give y'all a little backstory of Allie and then move you into the present, because some people know what's going on, some people don't. So for the people that don't know what's going on, I'm going to show you, okay? And her biological mom, allegedly, if this is her mom, I don't necessarily know. I haven't done any research on the mom, so your guess is as good as mine. So, whatever. So we'll get into it. We absolutely will. But hello, everyone. And then the hag, her warrant has her over there manic. Hey, hag, miss me, ho. Hi. So her and Slodell, are over there doxing YouTubers and, all of that. So we're going to talk about that too, because why not? Um, Yays. And then for the hag supporters, if you bitches want me to keep the hag name out of my mouth, tell her to keep my mama's out of hers. How about that? So she could talk about my mama Tasha anytime she feel like it. Tasha don't be having nothing to do with nothing, but she just find a way to bring up my mama. And y'all hoes don't say nothing. Don't get mad because I'm returning the same energy and I'm a girl. Like, yeah. So that's all that works. She gets to talk about whoever she wants when she wants to. But if somebody talk about her, that's all they do. All y'all do is talk about her do. Y'all can't make money without having her names in the titles. Can't. I mean, somebody has to make the money. She's not. um, Somebody has to get paid off the name. She's not. So, I mean, YouTube said no. So here, flip. So, I mean, somebody has to get paid off the name Jaguar, right? Wow. Hello? Hello? Like, it's just going away. So, she ain't getting paid off of it. Somebody might as well pick the money up off the floor. Girl. So that's all that was. There's money on the floor. Shout out to my friend, the Fish King Pain. So, yeah. So, I mean, there's money on the floor. So, we picking it up. Y'all press? Y'all press? Because we just came here to dance for y'all. That's it. Oh, y'all press that on the 21st. Deposits happen. And that ain't happening for her and my girl. Y'all mad that when my members when they become members over here, girl, and when people gift memberships, girl, I get a percentage. Correct. It's not all just for free. It's not just sitting over there stacking up, just for nothing. And I'm a girl just getting higher and higher. And I'm a gras and just like for no reason, it's like whatever. So hello everyone. We're gonna get into that too. We're gonna get into that too because I'm messy. So I love y'all. I love y'all. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit like. Absolutely. Hi, Emil, D Nice, Dayla, Derek, Lysandra, moderator. Medusa, Silva, Texas T, my baby. Lady Shakari, yes. Double D, Angie. Okay, this is my nightmare. This is my nightmare. And oh my girl, shout out to Just LA, Not the Goddess, Dorothy, Tammy, Rose, Coach Abide, Stormy Skies, Abundance. Yes, look at y'all. Okay, that's it. I'll speak to y'all as I go. Hey, Natalie, girl, you just have to say hi. Hey, Green Eyes and Carol, and hey, y'all. Absolutely. Hey, y'all. Okay. Prayers and thoughts and all of that stuff to Janae Eiko. Her house burnt down in California. Lord, no. I love her. I love her. I'm like, why did these homely homes come burn down? Mm. Hello? So Janae Eiko, my girl, the one that go with Big Sean. Yes. The one that go with Big Sean. My girl said her house burned down with her churn clothes and stuff, Lord. So I was like, no, not Janae. No, we love her. Like, why Brad Pitt house and somebody's house that, like, hello? Why Chris Stokes' house couldn't burn down, Lord? Send a little piece of flame over. Oh, my word. Why Marcus Houston and them, him and that little girl over there popping out babies? Runaway babies. Why couldn't be them, Lord? Nah. So prayers to everybody in California, especially Janae. That's my girl. I love her. Janae, girl, I'm sorry. Janae, girl, I'm sorry about your house, girl. I heard about that. I seen that you had posted that, girl, and I love you. So I'm sorry about your churn stuff and their clothes and all of that stuff, girl. I know you only got a few dollars over there. You and Big Sean, I know y'all got a few dollars. Yes, yes. But we love you, Janae, girl. Oh, my word. So prayers and all of that stuff. Okay, positive energy, water. I pray for a little piece of rain down there, but y'all know they say it rains in Southern California. So I don't know. But I sent a little prayer. And so y'all, I hope that's what that word. I hope that's what that word. I hope that's what that word. I don't know how is the fires in the winter? Like, it's winter there, right? It's like winter everywhere, So I'm like, what? Fires? Can I explain? Because I'm confused. I'm like, it's dry? That dry right now? I was like, oh my word. So, guys, so prayers to y'all down there. Y'all be safe, okay? Arson, it sound like it. A little peace. Little piece of they did that on purpose. And I know exactly who it was. Start with a G, end with a T. Start with a G, ends with a T. Government. So that's just what that word, the government fire. Like Hurricane Katrina was a government hurricane. And and all of the girl, that's just what that word. That's what they do. They move it right along. So Hodel, you're a fat bitch. Okay, we're gonna start off with that. I seen because Ratchet TV. Shout out to Ratchet TV. Now I like Ratchet TV. I like him. I like him in his content. I'll be able to listen to him, y'all. And now Ratchet was over there. I'm assuming he was believing the hack at first. Is that what that word? That he like interview her, and I guess, and he was believing that hoe. That's what that be. That's what that word. Ooh, now Ratchet be lying. Look, they ain't got nothing to do with me. You know, that ain't gonna do. That ain't gonna do me. I don't know nothing about that. But yes, so I'm just telling y'all how it is. So y'all, so I guess they were cool, and then now they're not. Now he do. Okay. So they were cool, and now they're not. Okay, so Ratchet has been going in. He has been going in on the hag, and you know it's no secret that the hag has a warrant, you know, and all that good stuff. Please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like. So I guess the he was over there like talking about the hag and the tea that people were sending him because I was over there laughing. Girl, I was over there laughing. It was key. So I was over there laughing at the hag because I don't like her. So he was over there pulling all that stuff up, talking about that stuff. And now, still, yesterday, ooh, that's what he get. Y'all don't like nobody. My uncheckables and my plastics do not like him. Okay? Me. Me. That is it. That is it. So that's just what that bird. Lacey says, "Hi Sean, you believe Hag first too? When did I interview her celebrities?" Sorry, sweetie. You have to give that mistake to other people. Yeah, I've never interviewed her about celebrities because I've never believed. So, what are we talking about? I have never interviewed Hag about celebrities. I have never said that I believe the stuff that Hag said about any of those celebrities either. Not one time. My content goes back years. All my videos are still up, sweetie. So yeah, from what I gathered with Ratchet, their conversation was about the celebrity that's out here just like she did with the Atwoods and the Popcorn Planets and the people like that. I, I'm not Stormisha. I have a neck. I have never interviewed her about celebrities. Okay? Now, she's brought them up, but did we go into no, because I've never believed her. I have discernment, and my discernment said that she is a lying ass bitch. Okay? So, no, sweetheart. That was other people, girl. Love you, though. Love you, though. Love you, though. But yeah, I never believed any of it. Still to this day, haven't interviewed her about it because for what? You're a liar. I just didn't prove it, right? So now we've been able to prove it. That's what happened in 2024. 2024 popped her. Okay? Love you guys though. So yeah, I never believed her celebrity sin. Not a one. And I'm a groove. So Slodell sat over there overweight, panting. I mean, it's like a workout just to move the mouse with the computer, and whatnot to type. Just sound like he needed to take a break, and he decides to dox Ratchet. Hair flip. He decided to dox Ratchet. I did not get her out of jail. That was the official campaign. Shout out to my friend. I assisted my friend get her out of jail because my friend that met her wanted to get her out of jail. Oh, God. I'm a win every time when it comes to the hag. Correct. My friend, the official campaign, started a GoFundMe to get her out of jail. He got the money from his followers, correct? And the hoes that followed the hag, okay? They made the goal, right? And then he wanted to get her out, okay? But he was on his way out of town to Mexico on vacation. So he didn't necessarily have the funds to get her out. So I borrowed him the money until he got the deposit from the GoFundMe to get her out. How did I get her out of jail? So what exactly do you want me to explain? Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Shout out to Ratchet. Ratchet Hood's in the building. Shout out to Ratchet. That's my guy. Y'all go subscribe. Y'all know I fucks with Ratchet. So yeah, y'all get over there. So yeah, so I didn't get her out of jail. That was cute though. That was cute. Anything else? Y'all be loud and wrong hell. Like y'all be like this wrong. Y'all be like this wrong. Y'all never whisper when y'all wrong. Y'all be wrong. It's like all caps, all of that. So what was that again? No, that's the question for King Pain, okay? Because they actually like met, hung out, all of that. So that makes sense to me why King would want to get her out of jail. As far as I'm concerned, she could stay where she was at. She could stay where she was at. If it was up to me, out of jail. That would never happen. I done raised our gut damn thing, okay? But her friend, King at the time, because they really were friends, he decided to get her out of jail. They ain't gotta do me. So, yeah, besides, I'm a good friend to my friend, like, and yeah, that's how, because my friend called me for a favor, and I'm a great friend. I'm such a good friend. So, me being a friend to him, I'm like, yeah, sure, no problem. What you say less? What you need? Say less. I'll put the money on it. So, yeah. So that's just what that was. So, correct. I was making a lot of money off of her at the time. So I was completely fine. Like, I mean, I just was gonna do it. I'm putting zero effort towards getting her out. I just started on a mess. I made her and Tokyo Burnt Cap Tony fall out. I was wonderful. Girl, I made her fall out with Legina and so many other people. It was wonderful. I took her mom and her son's ashes and, all over the phone. Correct. So I got her the charge for the immovable vehicle, whatever that word, because I didn't turn the U-Haul in for, although I told her I would. Psych! Yeah. So I've just been ruining her life for quite some time. Yeah, her son just went over to Tasha K. Now she wants to sue him, all of that, because he went hung out with my mama. All of that, I mean, life's wonderful, She's not getting paid on YouTube. Everything is great. Everything is great. So, yeah. A shout out to Ratchet again in the chat. So, Slowdale is sitting over there, plasma TV backeted, deciding to dox Ratchet TV. So I was confused by that because I'm like, okay, you have a record, fat guy in a little coat. You have a record. While you sitting over here talking about him, Ratchet, if you look at the screen, like, it's like, like, what is this guy? Girl, hurry your fat ass up. What is this? Because imagine, you sitting over here trying to dox somebody when your bitch got a warrant. Weird. Weird. Your window looking ass. I said, oh, you got your boogie eating nerve. Sitting over here trying to dox somebody. You have a record. Weird. People with records shouldn't be doxing people with them. That's weird. They can just do the same thing. Hello? Hello? I'm like, okay, I guess. You over here with a record, showing records. So like, okay, girl. And then on top of that, you harboring a fugitive. You slow, fat fuck. I see you harboring a fugitive. Hello? It's literally a fugitive walking around psycho talking. Okay. That's a charge, right? Big boy! That's the charge, right? You know that? Mm-hmm. Ooh, now she with her Bondi. She's known for that. She's known for that, my girl. So he's sitting over there big, and it's the biggest a screen. With a cowboy hat on, supposed to be a helmet. A cowboy hat on, talking about him. Look at the screen and you'll see Ratchet TV. It's like, okay, and and I'm like, okay. He put his hands on the woman. You were stalking yours. Hello? Hello? Yeah. You were stalking yours. You put cameras all up in the bathroom, in the toilet and shit. You were stalking yours. She had to get a restraining order on you and the fugitive. You got your nerve. But y'all engaged and don't neither one of y'all have a divorce decree, but both of y'all married. Okay. It would take a window liquor. So, yeah. So, sitting over there talking about some, and he also, You know we don't care about none of this, right? Correct. Correct. I'm like, you showing pictures of him showing defense wounds. Like, there's a story behind this. And, like, so it's like a whole bunch of women or, two, three, he's just known to rock a bit. Or it was just like that situation. Is that what you're saying, fat boy? Is that what you're saying? So then, because we're curious to know. If he has a track record of that, to me, that's just who he is. But, if it just happened one time, then there's a story, right? So what's the story? You big bitch. What's the story? I'm like, so like, what happened? Oh, you don't know? Then why are you showing it? You, yeah, you plus size lot lizard. You a whole prostitute in these streets. Hello? 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 Slow down. You a whole prostitute in these streets. You don't talk about that? You don't want to talk about that? You and the fugitive, the hag, sit over there talk about some, yeah, who does that? Who hits a woman? Who does this? Who does that? What? Jag, how you used to punch and stump and pinch on Goomba, girl? Do you not realize that you're literally on camera trying to fight him in front of the barbershop? That was you, Miss DV. That was you. Hello? Yeah. Was that not you standing there like this when Goomba was running our girl? Was that not you? Did you not run into that barbershop and put your hands on Goomba? Yeah. And he came out the side door for so long, girl. And you tried to get some more? You tried to fight him again? So let's not do that. You look and sound dumb. Like, you look and sound dumb. Okay? You look stupid. So shut up. Okay? And then y'all talking about records when she has an active pending warrants. You look, again, window licking. That's why I call you slow. Because you are. You are very so much slow. Yeah. And on your record, wasn't you in parking lots, at truck stops? Hello? Yes, he very so much is harboring the fugitive, ratchet. Huh. Get her! She used to being locked up by black guys, so it's fine. She preferred that way. She preferred, she don't want no woman doing it. She don't want a woman doing it. Because I seen that DJ... I saw that DJ Peter Griffin. Yes, because Genesis, I still don't like you, bitch. Like, I'm trying. Look. I'ma call you. And maybe we can talk. So we could try to bury the hatchet. But until then, DJ Genesis, big back of that ass, I saw that she was over there, grew, with a ratchet. I saw that. I saw a DJ, and then you give, and then you eat. So I saw her name is DJ Brown, and she is proud to be. I saw you over there, girl. Okay, I saw you. I saw you, girl. Okay, now look at here. Maybe we can have a conversation and work this out, But until then, I can hate you. All right? Now, if you want to talk to me, we can have a conversation. But the last time I talked to you, when I had cussed you out, girl, okay, I had told you, fuck you. And that's what I were. And I meant it. Okay? But then I look back on it, you slow. You is. And I am nice to people, okay, on the spectrum, and, that suffer. So maybe you and I got off on the wrong foot. I was treating you like you were normal, and I should not have been doing that. Okay? I was treating you like you were average because you weigh as much as an average person. But, whatever. So maybe you and I need to have a conversation. Okay? Maybe. All right. Now I know I popped you over there on coffee. Oh well, you shouldn't be digging in your nose. That's what happens when you digging in your booty. So you was over there doing all of that, girl. You lost, girl. I won. I destroyed you. It is what it is, girl. But maybe we can have a conversation. You never know. And I'm not gonna be friends. Okay. Now you know what the fuck I said. Okay. Figure it out. All right. You know what I just said. Look at here. Now you understand pig Latin. Okay. So this is what that word. So I saw her over there. It wasn't unexpected because, you know, that's what she do. You know, anytime that hag come up, you know, here come the Genesis. And number one. So DJ Griffin's over there talking to him. So I feel like that's another reason why they wanted to, you know, like dox him, you know, all of that stuff because they was mad because, you know, the hag try to act like she don't care about, you know, DJ Griffin. But she do. Like DJ Griffin still get on her nerves. She still agitates her, you know, all that good stuff. So to see her over there with Ratchet, you know, probably like a double whammy for her. She was like double manic that day, and it wasn't even a Monday. So yeah, so she went to low. Went as low as she could because she got a warrant. She felt like everybody background should be up for discussion. So I mean, whatever. Psycho talk. Literally psycho talk. And so the hag's channel is right. The hag cannot keep people entertained. She cannot keep people over there. And she keeps singing. Hag, stop singing, girl. Oh my God. We shouldn't have to keep telling you this. We should, canned, whoever you are. I haven't even spoke on Isla yet, so shut the fuck up. Okay? Shut up. You look and sound stupid. Okay? I haven't even got to her yet. Not at all. Not at all. So imagine. Yes, I'm talking about the hag. Correct. I'm talking about Jaguar. Right, I'm talking about not my son. Not my son. I'm talking about her. I'm talking about her. Correct. Correct. I am talking about picture her, the possibility. Yeah. I'm talking about her. So yes, I'm talking about her delusions, delusions, delusions. That album person, her. I'm talking about that hoe. Correct. 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 Yes, the one that just sits in the water. Yes. The one that be near the water because of sensory. Because the sensory, the one that be near the water, Lord, but don't actually be in it. Then when she be in the water, Lord, there'll be no sight. Not no suds, nothing. Okay? She get in funky, out funky. She the type that'll take off some dirty clothes, get in the water, and put them clothes back on. Panties too. Correct. Okay? Been wearing that same black bra since 2003. So, yes, that's just what they were. So, yes, I'm talking about not my son. Correct. Throw my son, ashes son. I threw my. So, yes, the one who smoked her own son's ashes in a blunt because she just loved him so much. I love you so much, so I'm gonna smoke you. Like, I love you so much that I'm about to smoke you. I miss you, son. Oh my God. Girl. Okay. Her. I'm talking about her. Correct. Making a song Wine. Her. Correct. The one that sang with Jay-Z that day. Never seen him since. And I'm a girl, but he he raped me. Her. I know what it's like to be held down with a gun in your head. Her. So her channel's dying, and the channel's dying because she keeps lying. And the more she lies, the more she dies. I love it. This is the so long karma that she deserves. Now, she deserves this to happen because she's been going around, like I've said, and saying these negative things about celebrities and whatnot. Again, we couldn't prove it, but now it has been, as of 2024 was marked the year of her truth. So now she can't go around to because notice, because this is just me saying it, I can prove it. Before, with the whole Diddy thing, all of that, she was going viral. She was doing all of that. But off of other people's platforms. She hasn't been on any of those platforms with the same topics, okay? Or just not on the platforms at all. No one has a reason to talk to her because on a the Piers Morgan has leaped her up. Because if she wouldn't have went on Piers, then I feel like right now she would still kind of have us, even with the kind of small retractions, having a leg to stand on. But the Piers was like nationwide. That was like everybody got to see that. So it went viral in a way. It was viral on TikTok, IG, YouTube, Twitter, YouTube, it was everywhere. It was viral everywhere. The clip of him retracting, that was bigger than the actual story of him bringing the hag on there. So when he came back and retracted and apologized to the Carters because of what the hag said, that let everybody around the world know that she does not tell the truth. Because if shit, then why is any retraction, redactions, apologies, why is any of that being done at all if she told the truth? So she re-uploaded her full interview with Piers Morgan about when she said the things about Jay-Z after this Jane Doe came forward. When that happened, okay, she didn't follow through. She didn't come forward and say the things that she had said about Jay-Z in the past. So that's what made people start side-eye her. So myself and many other content creators started to call her out on it and be like, okay, when you said all the stuff about Jay-Z, like, no, you need to speak on that. You need to say what you have been saying in the past. So then cut to Stormisha, putting up just basically going to go grab a clip from a live that he had did with her, stating that Jay-Z had did these things. This is when the retraction comes after that, when she says that it was AI, that it was deep fake with Stormisha sending that clip around. That was not her. He chopped it up and made it say things about Mr. Carter that he didn't do. That was the nail in the coffin. So it's over for her. Now, when she goes around, she also has to talk about what's going on with her and what's going on in the realm of the chaos that's been around her. She can't avoid the stuff that she said about Jay-Z because she's been saying it for way too long. Now that's all she wants to do. That's how you fucked up. Because she should really be maxing out right now. She should be getting hella views. She should be making plenty of money. Even people paying her to come onto their platforms to speak. Like, she should be doing numbers. Like how Gene Deal was when he first started scamming. When all this stuff started happening with Diddy. So they came forward with all of these outlandish stories with no proof or no backing, no witness, nothing. Just saying all of these things and keeping it as salacious as he can so that people can keep wanting to talk to him. Because that's how I feel about Gene Deal. I do not feel like he's a truth teller. I don't. I feel that he's told the truth about some stuff. But overall, I think he is a liar. I think that he keeps saying things and the more the merrier so that the attention and the money can keep coming his way. You charging people thousands of dollars just to speak to you. Why would you want that to stop? Why? Because you get accustomed to that living. So you start living like you're making 9 grand every time you talk to somebody, and whatnot. So I just feel like he is a con artist. I don't think that he is genuine. I think that this is all money for him. This is probably the most money that he's made, probably his entire career, doing anything, rather as when he was allegedly a cop or a bodyguard. This is the most money I think he's ever seen, and it's in abundance. So who would want that to go away? Who would want that to stop? It's no different than Adria English. She did the same thing. She started making up other stuff to keep the attention on her. So she may have told the truth about a thing or two, but now she's diluted her truth with lying to keep attention on her, because if you're telling the truth, your story is enough. You don't need to lie. Just be honest so that you can keep telling the same story, so that even before you open your mouth, people already pretty much know what you're about to say because your story stays consistent. Hers is not. You look up and it's Misha, and all these, it's like, this is crazy. And none of this is in your lawsuit. So it's giving, and then it's the same thing with Gene Deal. He allegedly saw all of these things and still has not corroborated any of the victim stories, has not came to be a witness, a standing witness for any of those people and whatnot. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. So I feel like he is, because if you want to take Diddy down, if you feel like Diddy's such just a bad person, then assist these people. Like, assist the victims. If you know any of them or heard of them or maybe saw them a time or two and whatnot, that can be enough to attest to help them further, either criminal charges or lawsuit, and stuff like that. But just sitting on media all day spewing all of this stuff that you are alleging that Diddy is doing, I would say snitching would be him going online. That's snitching to me. Not going to the police about those things. To me, that's not snitching. Snitching is when you break the law with somebody, when you go to the police, if you're going to go to the police. If you break the law with them and then you go in and say something, you are a snitch. You absolutely are. You're a snitch. That's a snitch to me, because if we was all selling drugs and you got caught, then you got caught. That don't mean tell on us. That don't mean no. Because if I got caught, I'm not going to tell on you, because we all breaking the law together. We're all together, you know? So there's no reason for me to say anything. If you, then I'm snitching. But if somebody get murdered or something like that, that is not snitching. That's justice. If one of your loved ones was hurt like that or harmed or taken, you will want something done about it. You will want to know who did it. So how is that snitching? The black community has that up, like that they really do. That's not snitching. That's stupid to say that that's snitching. No, snitching is if you've been knowing for years that they sell drugs out this house and you ain't never said or did nothing about it because you were profiting because you were doing it too, or whatever. But now you want to tell on them for what? Like that, to me, that's snitching. Like whatever's going to happen is going to happen, but don't break the law with these people. But only they should be brought to justice and not you. That is snitching. So yeah, but to me, snitching with Gene Deal would be online saying all the stuff that he says about Diddy and all of these other people, like the stuff he said about Usher and Kim Porter. The list just goes on and on. So to me, that is snitching, because he don't have any of those people permission to state what he's stating. He has never had a conversation with these people about the things that he's stating. So to me, because the majority of the stuff that he's saying are crimes. Him saying Usher had to be hospitalized because of what Diddy allegedly did to him anally. That's a crime. Like, hello. Him breaking Kim Porter's nose. Those are all crimes. And he's saying them out loud. How is that not snitching? All it would take is somebody else. If he's not going to do it, would just take somebody else, to go to the courthouse or to the police station and be like, hey, this person did that. He said he witnessed it. Look, here's the video. That's all it would take. And then they would contact you, Gene, and be like, oh, well, you said that he broke a woman's nose. You saw it? That happened? What that were? So, yeah, to me, that's snitch. I would rather you go to the police, because it's not going to be as wide range as it is by saying it on the internet, which is forever. You can go to the police station and anonymously state a crime. You don't even have to be identified to do so. So even if Gene didn't want to go testify for certain people that he may have seen or know, you could at least go give a witness statement or testimony and keep yourself anonymous. You could do all of that stuff. He's too busy on YouTube making money off of it, and hey, to each his own. But I do think that he is not a truth teller. I don't. I think that over time, he got used to the money and wanted to keep that going and wanted people to keep an interest in him. So he did what he had to do, what he felt like he had to do. He lied with the hag and stated that, he had saw her back in the day he lied about that. That never happened. The hag said herself that she never was chilling with Diddy. She never saw Diddy like that. Nothing. So how does it come from saying that y'all did, but you saying that y'all didn't? The hag said herself that she didn't. I've never taken a picture with the devil. All of that talking about Diddy. But Gene said that y'all did meet. Hello? But yeah, I feel like they met each other on YouTube. He heard about her on YouTube. She heard about him. They always lifted each other up and then went on the blue diaper and sat down and talked. That was their first time meeting. That's just how I feel. I feel like both of them were lying. That's just how I feel. Both of y'all some liars, just no different than like Lamisha, when a person needs credibility. So the hag had no credibility. Gene at the time did. So I feel like the blue diaper sat Gene down with hag to give the hag credibility so they could keep milking that cow. Okay, so now we sit them down and get them together, and then he corroborates part of her story. Now, when she talks about something else Diddy-based, now we have a line of credibility so we can say that they actually at least met, or know each other. Lamisha, same thing. When Adria's story started to soften, when people were starting to move on, when the attention wasn't attentioning, then she brings in Lamisha. Because Lamisha is going to give her credibility now. I saw you at the Diddy party. Not only that, I ate strawberries off of you, da, 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 da. So now people can stop saying that Adria is not telling the truth, because Here we have a witness to give Adria credibility, not to give Lamisha credibility. She was never going to get it in the first place. Adria wanted to shift the negative energy, shift it onto Lamisha. That's why she didn't have a problem cutting her off, because that was always the intended plan. It was always going to be that. Throw you under the bus so that I can get back on it. That's what she thought. And she thought she was going to be on the bus and it was going to run Lamisha over. Like, oh, yeah, she lied. She this, she that. Well, not without you. Not without you. You lied too, you know. But yeah, so that's what they do. It's like the fluffer, if you will, that will come in and stir the pot. And that's what they try to use Gene Deal to do. And they failed at it miserably. They failed at it horribly. Please hit the like, because everybody saw right through it. So whatever. So her channel is dying, and it's dying because she is being popped on a day-to-day basis, right? So she's making other channels. She's making other channels again because she ain't making no money. So YouTube has not sent her a check. She's been over there working hard for free for months now, running on and jumping on all of these other platforms, pulling their audience to her, you know, and all of that just for it to all be in vain. Because where did that get you? Nowhere. She has to realize, again, I've said this time, I'll say it one more time for her. You are banned on YouTube. Okay? This is how I know that you are literally psycho. Okay? Doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. So you think that if you keep making different channels and putting different content on there and making it so that you're basically not on there, but you still are, like putting performances up, you know, and stuff like that. Anything, YouTube, they literally have a sensor on here that like scans faces, voices all day long, right? And the red flags, the ones that aren't supposed to be here, the voices, the faces that aren't supposed to be on here, they are notified. So then it'll go from a robot looking at it, you know, one of your favorite words, to an actual human coming in and looking at it and seeing who you are, right? Then that's when they will rid the monetization. They would have banned the channel that you have right now, Hag, but you put Hodel's social in. Correct. You put his information into your YouTube channel, hoping that he would get paid off of you, but he can't because you are banned. What? You're banned. So when they go to look at the content that they're going to pay you for, pay the channel holder for, you are the channel holder. It's all you. It's all you on there. Yeah. You're always leading. You're always talking. So then, boom. Now that draws a red flag in the monetization system, in the partner program. Now have additional questions and they need additional information. The additional information y'all lied about. That's why it's still on pause. Yeah. Y'all not waiting for a code or anything like that. Y'all got that a long time ago. You get that immediately. When you monetize your channel, you get that in days. You get it. Days. Oh, sometimes the next one. You get it very quickly. Okay? And now they have a new system to where when it comes to the code, they do different verification when you're joining the partner program or whatever here on YouTube. So what don't you get about that? You are banned. All it would take is somebody to alert the proper people on YouTube that you are here, and they will pop you. Don't nobody need to strike your channel. None of that. None of that. I haven't popped your channel because as soon as I do something, I'm jealous. You know, I'm jealous. I'm a troll. I'm working for Tasha K. You know, all of that. So that's why I encourage y'all to, you know, to do it. If you talk to the right person with YouTube, you make sure you're reporting it to the right person that will pop her. And it will not take long. Sure won't. So now other channels, again, like the idiot she is, the psychotic person she is, because why keep doing it over and over and over? You see that don't work. You just tried to do it and work. And it didn't work. Like YouTube still flagged you like, oh, nope, hold up. But what's this? Fill this out. Send us this. Do we need that? They're not playing with you. Okay? Because you have to prove that the hag has nothing to do with that channel. So putting up performances of you, no. You need to not be on the channel in order for it to make money. Yeah. So you would be better off at this point pubbing other channels, like newer YouTubers that are coming up and trying to get as many people over there as you can and using their information, but you just kick it over there with them. Like maybe y'all can share the money, or something like that. But that'll be the only way that'll work. But you alone, YouTube will not pay you $1. They won't give you a dime. They sure won't. And she don't want to do that to where she link up with another YouTuber and they like split them out as in, because she only trusts Slowdell because Slowdell lives there. Slowdell lived with her at that group home that they had. He lived there. So she don't mind it going in his name. But it going in anybody else's, oh no. That is going to be a whole problem because she has to control everything. You know, the check come on the 21st. She gonna want the money on the 21st. She pretty much gonna want all of it because she's doing all the work. If it wasn't for her, the channel wouldn't be this and the channel wouldn't be that. Before I came, you got this in views and now you got this and da 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 da. So it'll be a problem. It'll be a whole issue. Okay, that would not work out well. That's when it comes to Slowdell. He'll do it because they together. So you know, it's not that big of a deal. Shout out to Isaiah for the super sticker. Thank you so much. It says, and I'm a girl. I just pulled up to the live. Shout out to you. Welcome, welcome. What all $2? Correct. She don't care. You know. Slow she and them 50 kids, baby. Baby and them 50 kids. I mean, that'll be her own stupidity because, again, when the income is coming, you still have to report it. And I know that Bebe's kids, Yoshi, I know she get food stamps. She look like she do. So, yeah, she talk like she get them. She talk like she let the outside of the window instead the inside. So you have to report all of that to taxes, and they do not play. The IRS do not play. So you have to report all that. So she would have to report it as her income, even if they are splitting it. She can't say, well, I was giving her half. We sent it to you. Correct. We sent it to you. We if you sent her half, then tell her to pay half these taxes that you about to pay in. That's all I can tell you. She can pay half of it. But other than that, this is what you owe. Yeah. Pay in, bitch. Pay in. And we all know Bebe's kids don't know nothing about paying in. Not at all. That's why she got 57 dependents. Her than 67 baby daddies. Shout out to Isaiah says, thank you so much for the super sticker, Isaiah. Thank you. So yeah, it's like, girl, you got your nerve. But yeah, so her channel's, and you can tell because she hasn't been on any of the other platforms because she needs the other platforms. That's what brings the momentum to her channels, or her channel. And the Atwoods and people like that, they know. They know what they need to know. Now they'll entertain her for keeping your enemy closer type of situation, but no one's bringing her on to do a big tell-all interview and all of, oh, let's sit down and talk about Jay-Z, and none of that's going on. No, she's been more kicking it with Slowdell over there with them, you know, boogie eating, and with YouTubers that no one cares about. That's it. You know, like the Ratchet TVs and people like that. She can't kick it over there. She can't go control the narrative over there, although she's used all of those people to siphon from their audience. She definitely have. But yeah, so, and she's also been over there coming for Allie too. She's been coming for Allie Carter, so she's been loving all of the people that's been trying to expose Allie, because she feels like Allie, although Allie did not put her name on it. Allie never directly said who she was talking to, but the hack feels like it was her since people were putting it in their titles and stuff like that. So she's been coming at Allie as well. Now let's drift into Allie. We're going to get back into the hack too, but we're going to drift into Allie. So one thing I do want to say before I start this off when it comes to Allie Carter. Besides the fact that clearly it's more entertaining to expose Black people, why is everybody doing their damnedest to pop the Black people that come forward saying that they're victims and that they're this and that they're that, of people like these celebrities, the Diddy's and the Jay-Z's and on and so forth. But then you have people like Jane Doe that nobody's trying to pop. She done even came for herself and said that there's been inconsistencies in her stories, all of that stuff. All of that. But nobody tries to pop her. Why not? Y'all making me want to do it. Because why pop all the black people, but y'all let the white people have peace? I don't give a that she autistic. It ain't nobody that y'all popping in on the black ones that's sane. Lamisha ain't sane. Adria drunk, funk, and muddy booty ass ain't sane. The hag ain't sane. Like, I mean, they crazy too. They crazy as Bessie Bugs too. I just think that that's weird. I'm like, why all the black people? Y'all want to make sure the black people lie, huh? Interesting. But the Jane Doe, with the white girl, she comes forward and says, "Hey, yeah, there's been inconsistencies. No, my dad, he said, don't remember, all this." And when it comes to them, she could still be telling the truth. She could this, she could that. Don't count her out right now, because Jay-Z done definitely did this and that to people. It's like, wow. Whoa. Well, so yeah, I just find it weird. Like y'all put a lot of energy in popping the Blakes. It be your own people. it be your own. Girl, be your own people. Girl, it be your own people. So yeah, I'm like, oh, this is a little weird. I think we need to shift this energy. Because now I'm feeling like popping Jane Doe. Because if y'all gonna pop everybody y'all think not telling the truth, then we're gonna pop everybody, including her. Yeah, get. That's where I'm at. It's time to pop Jane Doe. It's time. It's time to call down to Busby and pretend I'm her father. And I need a little piece of paperwork. And I'm girl, it's time for them to send me a fax. Cause girl, like y'all doing y'all damnness. Okay, well we gonna pop everybody then. We gonna pop everyone. Y'all not about to just make it. It's the blacks. It's the blacks. It's like, no, we need to have the same energy for everyone. Every race and nationality. Like everybody needs the same energy. Is how I feel. So I think that's where I'm at. Like I'm about to start looking into her because this is ridiculous. It's getting a little ridiculous. At this point, black people just don't speak. Just don't speak. Every time y'all do, y'all lying. Apparently, because there's plenty of people out here telling the truth, but people want to keep giving the liars platforms. That's how I feel. Okay? I don't feel like it's a race thing. I feel like there are plenty of people telling the truth. Black, white, red, Asian, Latin, whatever. Okay? I feel like there's plenty of people that are telling the truth, but the truth tellers aren't getting the microphone. They keep giving it to the liars, the ones whose stories are more salacious, the ones who and to me, these stories that they try to magnify, like the liar bees and people like that, it minimizes the other stories. A shout out to Maria's Healthy Choice for the super sticker. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I feel like it minimizes other people's stories. So it's like if another woman has a story and her story is just like not as deep as the other one's story, like being tortured and driven state to state and just passed around and didn't have any consent or say so and all of that. If they had a situation that was a situation but minor, it's like why would they even feel comfortable saying anything at all? If they were at a party and Diddy was groping on them, touching on them, so like look at Don Richard. She never said anything about being SA'd or anything like that by Diddy, right? But if you look at her story compared to Cassie's story, Cassie went through hell, compared to Don. But Don went through hell too. They're different hells because they're different relationships. Don was not romantically with Diddy. Cassie was. So the situations are going to be different. Don said he grew up there, correct. But I'm saying like her story compared to, Cassie saying that there was man after man after man. She consistently had to do it. She had to do it when even the majority of the time she never wanted to do it. She was feeling forced, and whatnot. Listening to her story, it makes you feel like, oh, well, like if you're Dawn, it's kind of like, ooh, well, because girl, he ain't do nothing like that to me, so girl, I ain't go through none of that, but it doesn't minimize it. It doesn't mean that what he took Dawn through is any less than what Cassie went through. To me, all abuse is equal. You know, like there's not levels to it. It's like this guy should go to jail because he was having sex with someone underage, but he shouldn't go. But this one should go because he was beating her. It's like, no, they both should go because what both of them are doing, that's a crime. Like, it's still abuse, rather statutory, rather, it's still abuse. You know, so I'm like, no, they both should go. It shouldn't be, oh, well, he at least got consent. So it was, no, it don't matter if he got consent or not. He know better, and he know that he shouldn't be near that girl. You know, like, no, go to jail. You know, that's all I got. So, yeah. I think that these stories with the content creators, they like them super, you know, gory and traumatizing and triggering and whatnot because they want to pull on the heartstrings of the audience. They want the audience to feel badly when they would do it for any victim, and it don't matter what they went through. Like, so they like to really stack it on. You know, like what they did with Lamisha was horrendous. Having her say all of that stuff and then people giving you tears for something you never went through. You know how disgusting that is? That is so disgusting. It's like lying about like having cancer or something like that. Like, why would you do that? Why? You're ill, right? So I feel like they do it deliberately. They want to trigger the audience and get them really involved in the story, you know, by feeling sorry for them. So they'll keep up with them, donate to them. So the sadder the story, the more people are going to want to, if they can't give you a hug, you know, sending you money can feel like that to some people, you know, like, oh, let me see a donation, you know, I wish I could do more for you, but, you know, like, let me do that. You know, so they go hire like these actresses and actors to come forward instead of truth tellers, instead of somebody that's just simply telling the truth, you know, about their experience and what happened to them. So, yeah, I just think that that is crazy that people have the audacity to do these type of things. So getting into Allie, now Allie's biological mother has allegedly spoke. I believe that was on who was that, King World? I believe. Because I saw it on TikTok. They're not giving you no credit. I'm just saying, King. Ain't nobody giving you no credit because I had to go on YouTube to find out it was you. Because I'm like, where is she? Like, where did this happen? And so yeah, they're not giving you your credit. I'm just telling you. Like, I know I've seen some that had watermarked, but those were like on your TikToks and stuff like that. But just in the open, a lot of people was just like, Allie mama speak. You know, like Allie call her mama talk. You know, like that. That's how a lot of people are. So yeah, I'm just letting you know. But Allie's biological mother, again, I verified any of this stuff, so I don't know if it's like her actual biological mother or anything like that. They do favor. But, you know, she allegedly went on to, well, not allegedly, she did go into King World, but she is allegedly Allie's bio mother. And I would say, from what I was listening to, now I'm not listening to the whole 11 hours. I don't like nobody that much to listen to 11 hours of anything, okay? Gross. Gross. Okay? The only person I could watch 11 hours, maybe Aaliyah. If it's about Aaliyah, I could probably sit through. I could watch her for 11 hours. But anything else? Okay, I don't even want to watch my kids for 11 hours straight. Like, gross. So, yeah, that, whoa. But I did go listen to a little bit, and from what I hear, she does sound like she could be legit. I'm not gonna say like, oh, that's definitely not her mom. No, the information that she was talking about and the things that she was saying, it does sound as if she just may be Allie Carter's biological mother. Okay. So if you don't know who Allie is, she is allegedly Tupac's daughter. And she said that she's seen him. Hold on, let me show y'all. Let me show y'all, girl. Look, this Allie Carter. And she said that she was Tupac's daughter. And she said this the last time she has seen him.
Second time I seen him was at his home in Las Vegas, Nevada. Everybody thinks he faked his death. He's not dead. There was many things that happened, and he got set up for a little bit to still be able to live his life and still be in the public eye. He's still making music.
Lord have mercy.
He still collabing with other artists
Who?
to this day.
Who?
But the second time that I seen him was at
Second?
his home in Las Vegas.
Okay. So she said she saw Pac multiple times. Okay. I'll let y'all play it. Let me play it again for the people in the back. For the people in the back.
The second time I seen him was at his home in Las Vegas, Nevada. Everybody thinks he faked his death. He's not dead.
Lord.
There was many things that happened, and he got set up for a little bit to still be able to live his life and still be in the public eye. He's still making music. He's still collabing with other artists.
Is he?
To this day. But the second time that I seen him was at his home in Las Vegas.
Okay. Alrighty. So, now, Allie, now this is her mama, okay? This woman right here, her name is Shelly. So if you don't know who Shelly's adopted mother, Allie's adopted mother is here. She is this woman named Shelly. She adopted her, I believe, when she was 19. Okay, but I think she had her ever since she was 14, allegedly. So yeah, I'm gonna let them tell their own story. So just to give people a little bit of background before we get into the current biological mother speaking. This is Allie's adopted mother, Shelly. Now, a lot of people feel like Shelly is enabling Allie, like she is her handler, that she is making money off Allie. It's also been rumored that Shelly and Allie may be in a romantic relationship, that Shelly and Allie have been dating since allegedly her teen years. I mean, it's a lot of tea going on about here about her groove. But the main tea is that Shelly and Allie, according to the biological mother, is doing all of this for money and donations, okay? Allegedly. And also what other people on the internet have been stating about Allie and Shelly, that all of this is about money, okay? So let's listen to Allie's adopted mother, Shelly, talk about, when Allie first came around and the things that she was stating. Let's get into that. Because they also said that Allie is stealing other victim stories. So when Allie's talking about, like, Save the Children and all of these allegations about what happened to other children around her and stuff like that, she is allegedly making that up by stealing other victims' stories, okay? Allegedly. I'm just telling y'all what I heard.
And foster care. I was advocating for her, and I was reporting back, and I was writing reports and turning in reports to CPS based on the abuse that she was telling me that she was experiencing while in foster care. At first, they embraced me, and they were allowing me to have visitation with her. When I started making too many waves, they turned everything back on me. They filed a court order that said I was a predator to Allie, and they were telling me I was not allowed to have contact with her because they were trying to silence things, and they were using that as a means to scare me. CPS was in charge of Allie at that time. She was their responsibility. If they filed a court order that I was a predator or was harming her, they should have pressed charges, and they should have followed up on that, and they never did. Shortly after that, Allie went missing from CPS care. She was AWOL for over a year. After that year was up, they placed her with me. They said I was a good home and a good fit for her, and they allowed her to be placed in my home. Those are two opposite things in a very short time, but they do that to a lot of parents. That's a tactic they use to silence people.
Shelly, hurry up, girl.
To keep control of the situation.
How long is this shit?
To get people to look the other way. CPS is very corrupt, and it needs to be defunded. It's very evil what they do. They can remove children from any of your homes for any reason.
No, the hell they can't. No, no, the hell they can't. Maybe they can. That's yours, girl. But girl, no, the hell they can't.
Parent, if CPS wants to traffic your kid, they can come in and take your kid and and you really won't have a leg to stand on.
Okay. How did Shelly and Allie meet? Okay, good question. Hold on. Actually, let me pull that up. I'll try to come prepared.
Hi, I'm Allie's mom.
Okay, so here she is again. She explains, like when she got her, all of that stuff. So let's listen. So good question.
Shelly, when CPS finally relented and let her be placed with me, I was seeing a lot of things that I've never seen before. I've worked with a lot of troubled kids, a lot of kids that needed help, but I never saw the behaviors that I was witnessing with Allie. She would be up all night. She was not able to sleep. She would barricade her door to her room. If somebody slammed the door too hard, if somebody dropped a book, her startle reflex was so exaggerated. I knew something was wrong. I was still trying to piece things together. I knew she had been beaten. I knew there was some sexual abuse. Didn't know anything about sex trafficking at that time. Didn't know anything about MK Ultra. I did know a little bit about satanic ritual abuse, but I didn't know that was a thing in this situation, and I didn't know how that would even fit. I was just seeing a kid with a lot of trauma. When she finally was placed with me, and I started seeing that there was sexual abuse and that there was trauma, I thought God brought her into my life to seek justice for her, to stand with her while we brought down every pedophile that had harmed her. So it took me a minute.
Not y'all over here talking about some Shelly lying. I cannot with y'all. Okay, so she said that's a little bit of the backstory, but Allie says right here.
That's for my mom. I met her when I was 14. She adopted me at 19.
So she said that she met Shelly when she was 14. That's what she's talking about. Her mom, Shelly. She met her when she was 14, but she adopted her at 19. So, and her biological mother states that she used to hang around that. Hold on, that Allie used to hang around like a group home, not group home, a placement / like adoption house or whatnot. And I guess that's how she met Shelly, I guess. And then the relationship kind of grew from there. I guess, but yeah.
Me at 19. I was not able to live a peaceful life with my mom. I was adopted as an adult. This twin over here. A lot of people are getting people confused. My bio mother is a piece of the devil. That woman, I would probably wear white to her funeral.
She said her biological mother is the devil. Girl, please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. She said her biological mother is the devil.
This is my real mother right here. Yeah, she a white woman, and we're twins. Okay, we look just alike so much that you wouldn't even know she was my mom. You know what? I can see it. There's a whole resemblance when you walk in the room. All right. Now, here's the thing. My surrogate was a piece of evil shit. I really would wear white to her funeral. That is not a woman that you would call a mother. I don't even know what you would call that.
So she's saying all of this about the woman that interviewed the biological mother. That's what she's talking about. She called surrogate, all of that. She's talking about this woman said that she'd wear whites to her funeral. Girl, she said you is Eva.
But her, with the passion, some people, you gotta forgive. No, wait a minute. That's a whole other conversation for another day. But that woman is so evil, and I mean so evil. Not just for me. I was one of 6 kids of hers. You see, of hers.
Ooh.
Of the borrowed fortune, of the paid off fortune, of the you take this child and hold on to this one and I'll pay you for that one. But she used to tell me all the time, I don't get enough money for you.
Ooh,
for me.
Ooh. Okay, so let's get into her. So here goes and I'm just gonna listen to this part. Here's the biological mother.
To me, Shelly, come talk to me. I'm right here.
And this is for the full video. Go to King World, okay? WURLD, King World, okay? The Beam Team.
Okay, for all you that wanted to see my face, here I am. Tori, I want you to come home. I want you to get better.
She's saying Tori because Tori Outlaw is Allie Carter's government name. Tori Outlaw.
Shelly is a predator. She does not love you. And I know you could tell that. You are not safe. You are not
She
healthy.
said that Shelly is a predator and you are not safe. Then how does she have your daughter? Like, I'm just like, girl.
I need you to come home, Tori. I need you to get healthy. All I want to do is help you, baby. I love you, Tori. Shelly, I promise you, I'm taking your ass down. Do you understand what I'm saying?
What is her beef with Shelly? No, I'm nosy. What is her beef with Shelly? I mean, she has been taking your daughter grown as now, so I mean, if she doesn't have her, because I'm side on it's like if she didn't had her since 14 and she was 30 something now, why now? Why now? And Shelly essentially kidnapped her. How though? Didn't she say? Didn't this woman right here in front of us? Didn't she say that Allie was saying all that stuff that she was saying on that she says online, and it was like putting her and the people in her house in like danger? Isn't that the reason she like let her go in the first place? This girl been out there for 15 years. Correct. Tori was put into foster care because her bio mom. Right. So that's what I'm saying. Oh, now they are in a relationship. I cannot. You cannot kidnap a 19-year-old. Correct. Like, but Allie said that she's been with her since she was 14 with Shelly, not this woman here. She wasn't taking a 19. Right. She could, yeah, because hold on, I can put it back up. Allie says, when did she meet her mama?
That's for my mom. I met her when I was 14. She adopted me at 19. I was not able to live a peaceful life with my mom. I was adopted as an
So she said that she met her at 14. So when she met her, she just met her. Like she wasn't meeting her for her to adopt her. And then she said that she adopted her at 19. So I'm confused by that. They met at 13, taken at 16. Hold on. Just in case.
I met her when I was 14. She adopted me at 19.
So, you say 13, she says 14. So and it's her life. So I'm gonna be more inclined to believe her. She says that she met her at 14. She said she wasn't 13 years old when she met Shelly. That she was 13. And Shelly didn't, as far as I'm concerned, her mom said 13. Oh, okay. Her mom said 13. Hold on. What Allie say? Hold on.
For my mom, I met her when I was 14. She adopted me at 19.
Yeah, so I still have to go back to that. Yeah. Because Allie's Allie. So I can't tell Allie that she's a liar. I can't be like, you're a liar. Your mom said that you met her when you were 13. Allie said she was 14. So if Allie decides to say that, hey, no, I actually was 13, then okay, cool. But yeah, I don't feel like, here's my thing with Allie and Shelly. Please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like. Shelly never fucking adopted Allie. Okay? That never happened because she was grown. You cannot adopt a fucking 19-year-old. So I already been side-eyeing that from jump. That it just sounds stupid. Allie saying that she got adopted at 19. It's like, what? You definitely out of the system by 18 if you are in the system. Like, so you mean you just changed your name when you were 19? Because can't nobody tell you can't. So your biological mother could not have told you that you can't change your name from Tori to Allie. Hello? I'm like, yeah, that don't even make sense. So why? And it's annoying when Allie says that. I get annoyed. She adopted me at 19. No, she did not adopt you. You were grown. I would even take 17. Her saying, oh, she adopted me at 17. Cool. Okay. You can adopt a 17-year-old. You can. Even if they are finishing up. So what? They're still a minor. So, but 18 means no longer minor. So you can adopt an adult. It's called marriage if you are. Marriage if you are, right. And it's you can barely adopt a 17-year-old because they have what do you call that? I forgot what it's called. But it's like when you can go out on your own and whatnot, be emancipated. So yeah, like even the state will emancipate you at a certain age. So even sometimes at 16, they'll emancipate you on their own. They'll be like, oh well, you got a job and stuff, you taking care of yourself, you got a place, all of that. You're only 16, but hey, I mean, we can let you live on your own because I mean you're ready. You're doing everything that an adult is supposed to be doing. So yeah, so it's hard to adopt a 17-year-old. I mean, and you're pushing it with them being 16 because that's the age of consent. So I mean, but you can still technically adopt a 16 or 17-year-old. You absolutely can. But you're not adopting no 18-year-old. That is weird. It sounds stupid. All that. Now, if you just want to claim each other as this is my mother and I'm her daughter, and she's like my adoptive mother, she basically adopted me. She's been raising me or looking out for me since I was 14, blah, blah, blah. That's fine. That makes sense. But to be like, she adopted me when I was 19. Like, what? What? Hello? Hello? Like, you can't adopt an adult. So, I don't know. I find that weird. But again, she says that she was 14.
That's my mom. I met her when I was 14. She adopted me at 19. I was not able to live a peaceful life with my mom. I was adopted as an adult. This twin over here.
So she says that she wasn't allowed to live a peaceful life with her mom until she was an adult. So it does sound like maybe there was some pushback from her mother, from the biological mother. Because what was the issue? If the biological mother met Shelly, liked Shelly, and felt like Tori or Allie, she's staying somewhere else because of the dangers that she feels like she's putting the other children in, then why not just give it to her? Why not just give it to her at 14, 13, 14? Why not just give it to her? So clearly, Allie's biological mother did not want Allie with Shelly, is what that gives, because she has custodial rights over her 13-year-old daughter, 13, 14-year-old daughter at the time. So she can give parental rights to people. She definitely can. You can legally sign your child over for adoption. So both of them agree, Shelly and the biological mother agree. They can, here you go, and just go to the county or whatever and switch all the information over. And that's her daughter now. Her adopted daughter is what that would be. But yays, Google says you can adopt a 19-year-old in the state of California. California has been weird. That's why it's on fire now. That still does not make any sense. That's dumb. It doesn't make any sense. Adopting an adult, that's stupid. Like, they're still an adult. Now, I wouldn't say that they've grown because they still it takes time to become grown. You got to go through a lot of mistakes and know what you want, know what you don't want. It takes time to become grown. I would say like around 25, 30, a person is truly like grown, like they should be, if not already. But you are an adult at 18 years old in every state. So that is stupid. That is dumb. Now, I'll see if they have like a disability or something like that, to where they're put into the vulnerable adult type of lane, then I would get that. But adopting a 19-year-old sound fucking stupid. It sound dumb. Like, dumb. Like, that's some of the dumbest I've ever heard. How do you adopt an adult? Either way, they're still responsible for themselves. Can you not leave them at home for a certain amount of hours and stuff too? Like, I'm like, that just sounds stupid. Like, she's an adult. Adopt what? All she has to do is change her last name. Adopting don't mean blood. It don't give blood. She could still be her emergency contact, all of that stuff. But that's stupid. I'm like, that don't even make sense. when she could just go legally change her name to Allie to whatever her new mom's or Shelly's last name is. Like, you can just go change it. That is weird. That is weird. Even if, I mean, just because California said that you can do it, it's still stupid. Like, it's stupid. Like, it is like, why? Like, a 19-year-old? You might as well adopt a 20-year-old too. A 21-year-old, they should just let adoption go through to 21. Because that's stupid. Like, what's the difference between a 19-year-old and a 20-year-old? What's the difference? Why can't you adopt a 9-year-old but not a 20? That's stupid like that. Hello? Like, right? But okay. Moving right along. So let's go back to the mother and hear what she had to say.
To me. Shelly, come talk to me.
Oh,
Okay? For all you that wanted to know, wanted to see my face, here I am. Tori, I want you to come home.
why?
I want you to get better. Shelly is a predator. She does not love you. And I know you can tell that. You are not safe. You are not healthy. I need you to come home, Tori. I need you to get healthy. All I want to do is help you, baby. I love you, Tori. Shelly, I promise you, I'm taking your ass down. Do you understand what I'm saying? You know,
Do y'all believe she's being genuine? Because the jury is still out to come to me when it comes to this lady. Like, because I really don't get why all of this is going on. Allie pushing 40 and y'all arguing over a damn near 40-year-old. I don't understand it.
your ass on these videos with my daughter. You done did all this shit to my daughter. But I want you to see my face. I promise you that I'm going to take your ass down. I want you to know that. So if you're a woman, Shelly, come talk to me. Release my daughter.
Girl, you do not want to talk to Shelly. You know you want to throw the food pops, girl. Girl, you whooping Shelly ass immediately. It's what it gives, girl. Girl, stop acting like you want to talk to that girl. We know the code for that, girl. We know the code. You do not want to talk to Shelly, girl. Not with your mouth. Not with your mouth, with your hands and your feet, maybe. But girl, it gives as soon as I see you on sight. It gives on sight. It gives on sight. Now Ratchet said, who hired this lady? Look here. Nah. Who flew down? Look at here. This ain't got nothing to do with me, Ratchet. This ain't got nothing to do with Sean.
Right here.
The Beam team. Shout out to the Beam team.
For all you that wanted to know, wanted to see my face, here I am.
Correct. Tupac told Alina, this is the surrogate that Tupac was sleeping with. This is Brenda.
Tori, I want you to come home. I want you to get better. Shelly is a predator. She does not love you. And I know you could tell that. You are not safe. You are not healthy. I need you to come home, Tori.
It may have took you 15 years, but I'm glad you realized. She damn near 40. And you over here telling a 30-something. Nah. Ooh, all this is backwards as hell.
I need you to get healthy. All I want to do is help you, baby.
Yes, we need her to get healthy and some braces. Can you help her get some braces, girl? Because Shelly ain't about shit. Shelly ain't about shit. Shelly, girl, you could have been got my girl some braces, girl. You tried. At 19, girl. You tried, girl.
Tori. Shelly, I promise you.
What you promise?
I'm taking your ass down. Do you understand what I'm saying? You done set your ass on these videos.
Code for I'm beating your ass, girl.
With my daughter. You done did all this shit to my daughter. But I want you to see my face. I promise you that I'm going to take your ass down.
Okay. She ain't gonna
I
play.
want you to know that. So if you're a woman, Shelly, come talk to me. Release my daughter.
Rasha, do you believe that Allie is telling the truth? Or do you think that Allie Carter is a truth teller? Hi, Coco Boo. Hi. Do you think that Allie Carter is telling the truth? Or do y'all think that, you know, the mother, the alleged biological mother, this woman, is coming forward and just like, look here, it ain't what it seemed. It ain't what it seemed. It ain't what it seemed. She lying to y'all. Because from what I'm gathering, the biological mother is stating that Allie's accusations and the things she stated about like celebrities and stuff like that, these parties and being affect and stuff, that it's not true. That is not true. That is not true, bruh. I said hi, Coco. I think they're all liars. Okay, okay. A lot of people is not feeling Allie right now. I've noticed the energy has definitely shifted. She was getting way more support than she has gotten as of recently. But you know, I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
This is how I know you're a fucking predator. What are you holding my daughter for? What are you holding her for?
Duh, they're being chased. They're being chased. Okay, so she's look at here. They have to be in the van. What are you talking about? All right, they're being chased around the world. Hello.
Tori, I can look in your face and I can tell that you are not happy. Just as well as I can tell that you are not healthy.
Why do you keep calling her by her slave name? Her name now is Allie, ma'am. You can't be calling her by her slave name, girl.
The door is open. It's always going to be open. I need you to come home. I need you to get to a doctor's. I need you to get some blood work done.
Dentist.
I need your system flushed out.
Orthodontist.
I need you to get some mental help so you can get better.
Okay.
Because you got your 30s now, baby.
Correct.
You can live your 30s happy and healthy. All you got to do is come home. That's all you got to do.
Did they ask her if she slept with Tupac? Sorry. Sorry. Did they ask her if she slept with Tupac? Did they ask her if she slept with Tupac, girl? For y'all that watched, did they? Because I would. That would have been my first question. That would have been my first question. So, is it true what they said about Mr. Shakur, girl? How he put it down, girl? Girl, let us know, Reach. He said he got around, girl. Did he, girl? Ali said Tupac the daddy. Correct. Correct. And this is her surrogate. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Tupac ain't the pappy. Eternity. I don't know. I don't know. Everybody said that they everybody said that they look alike, girl. Correct, Tory Parker. I cannot. Did anybody watch this? Because it's 11 hours, so I really don't feel like I could do that. But if y'all have like timestamps y'all want to send me, I would definitely go check those out. But was the question, because I mean, that's would have been my number one question. Like, are you Tupac's baby mother? Did you ever sleep with or date Tupac Shakur? Like, did that happen? Did that happen? That would have been my number one question. So rude.
For you. Your dad is here for you. I'm going to be meeting with him this week. We are here for you.
Okay, Medusa says, I watched it all 11 hours. Was that question ever asked? Was that ever asked, Medusa, if she ever slept with Tupac?
Want you to come home. You have a beautiful nephew. You have a family that loves you. It is time to come home. And I know.
Okay, it was asked. Okay, so her mama said Tupac ain't the pappy. Her daddy is a lot. Girl, that's why she said she's seen him twice and that he's still doing music. Sorry. Is that why she said she's seen him twice and he's still doing music? Because he is very so much still alive? Okay. See how you learn something new.
To tell that you are tired of the bullshit.
Ooh,
do
she's
not
sleepy.
Take no more drugs that she gives you.
Ooh, drugs.
Do not take any more. Don't take any more medicine. Leave the weed and any damn drug that she's giving you. Leave that shit alone. All you gotta do is run and get to a phone and call me, and I promise you I'll be there. I promise you.
16
All
years
I want you
later.
to do is get away from this
16 years later, imagine.
bitch so you can get home. You're getting ready to be 31 years old. This should not be your 31st birthday. This is a new year for you.
Did she explain this? Did she explain this? Hello? Did she explain this up here? Did she explain? Y'all following the mouse? Did she explain this? This, this right here. Is this like forever? It, right here. Y'all looking at the screen? Y'all looking at the screen? Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please squeeze the bump. So y'all. So did she what's the? I'm just trying to figure it out. What's this, a lie bump? What is this? Hello? Did she explain this? Because you can't come on here with this and not let us know what that word. No, because she could have put that bang over it. That's why I would hit the Aaliyah swoop. Period. I would have hit the Aaliyah swoop on you hoes, baby. Y'all would have been playing with my forehead. Not today. Y'all would have been playing with my forehead. Did she explain this speed bump in the middle of the fucking forehead or not? Okay? Because I'm not going to lie. She's a nice looking woman, but she look mean. She do. Them eyes is Blake. Like the bottom of the ocean. Yes, I would hit the very so much hit the Aaliyah soup on you hoes the baby. Because y'all not gonna play with my forehead. Correct. I would have the Aaliyah soup in front of my forehead, period. To the side. Yes. Y'all is not playing with me. Yes, a little piece of permanent marker and got the roots real quick on you hoes the baby. And yes, I would have came to slay. And I want to move my head too much so that my bang when I move the booch. But I'm just trying to figure out what the hell that word.
It's time, Tori. It's time to get yourself together.
Oh, it move. It move. Y'all see that?
You are extremely unhealthy. You're extremely unhealthy. And you are going to stay that way as long as you stay with Shelly Carter, Rochelle Hawks. Bitch, you better understand.
Ooh.
You better understand.
You want to fight her so bad.
I want you to understand where I'm coming from.
Okay, let's go. Let's do part 2.
Okay, whatever you allow me to take, that's what I want. But no, after that today, that shit hurt. Okay. I had premature babies, world. Premature babies. And you talking about I was selling my kids oxygen. She's taking shit that was really going on in my home, but adding that crazy, twisted ass abuse to it. Right. You understand what I'm saying? I can't fuck with her. That's like saying my mom had a green.
I am so confused. Didn't she just tell her to come home? So now she said she can't fuck with her? Is that what she just, hold on. Did she just say I can't fuck with her?
Right. You understand what I'm saying? I can't fuck with her.
What?
That's like saying my mom had a green sofa and she set it on fire. You know, some crazy shit. Some crazy shit. You know, it ain't happening. Yeah.
That was after Tori responded. But was that a response, though? I don't know. It's like, was that a response to a spirit? Spirit. Girl. That, you gonna have to watch the whole thing for yourself, Sean Bush. That's why I believe y'all. No, we do this as a group. Now I get the majority of the tea, and then I come to y'all, correct? And y'all put the pieces, you know, y'all put y'all little drizzle, you know, and fill in the space. And girl. So yeah, I ain't gotta say it ain't 11. I'm not even gonna be woke for another 11 hours today to be able to. No. That's the girl. That's like watching a whole season of American Horror Story. Like that's like nonstop. No. And I'm a girl. That's like watching Coven all day. So no, ma'am. I won't be doing this. But shout out to a King World. Like, but yeah, I don't have time. But I just think that is a lot. So I did see Allie respond, and I do have that too. We're gonna listen to that too. But I was waiting for like the actual response. I'm like, is she responding? Because she always kind of talks like this in subliminals and innuendos, and you know, like she always does this. So I'm just like, is she talking about her, or is she just talking? You know. But yeah. So y'all said this was after Allie came forward and said what she said. I guess the mother took offense to it. So she's stating that Allie was reporting some things that were technically true, but she was adding, putting her abuse salt on top of it, kind of like the Jaguar does, is what it sounds like the mother is saying. But we'll listen to that part one more time.
Okay, whatever you allow me to take, that's what I want. But no, after that today, that shit hurt. Okay. I had premature babies, world. Premature babies. And you talking about I was selling my kids oxygen. She's taking shit that was really going on in my home, but adding that crazy twisted ass abuse to it. Right. You understand what I'm saying? I can't fuck with her. Oh. That's like saying my mom had a green sofa and she set it on fire. You know, some crazy shit. Some crazy shit. You know, shit ain't happen. Yeah. And yeah. Then, like, you know, like I heard, you know, when we were speaking and you said, hey, you know, despite, you know, whatever that you said or whatever. All right, so listen up. State Farm.
Oh, I don't know what just happened.
Like towards her sisters, just walking around the house, fucking with everybody.
Okay, I guess let's skip to the next part, but so we'll listen.
You know, just irritating everybody, you know, and again.
So Allie was annoying. Allie was annoying as hell. That what that word? Please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like. So Allie's like super annoying, I take it?
My discipline was not beating on my kids.
Mm-hmm. What was the group?
My discipline was not. You know, I'm like, you need to go in your
You just gave them away? I done whipped my kids. I just gave them away. Correct? When they got on my nerves, whoop them for what? When I could just give you away. I don't want you no more. Like, whoop you? Why? What? Like, no, I'm not gonna whip you. I'm gonna put you in the system. That's what I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna argue with the white woman later.
Room, have a breather, but this is what you're not gonna do.
Okay.
You know, talking bad, just rebelling, just rebelling what a preteen would do. Mm-hmm. You know, and it was just it became worse day by day. And I feel like because she wanted, now maybe that's where I could claim she felt left out, because that had to been difficult, which I knew it was, but when her dad wouldn't come when she wanted him to, you know.
Tupac? She's talking about Tupac?
I would have to sit down and explain to her, your father just can't come over here when he has to go to work. He can't just take off work, you know what I mean? Or
right, like leave a movie set or just not do a video, you know.
Whatever it is he's doing, you know, he's coming every other weekend and spending some time with you. He's coming by after work, you know, and spending some time with you. And just let it flow. I would try to talk to her, but that wasn't good enough for Tori. So I feel like that's when she could have been feeling like, however it caused her to feel. My thing was I would try to talk to her and make her feel.
So she's saying it was because of the father that a lot of the stories that she feels like Allie has made up is because of his absence. Is that what she's getting into? That's because it kind of like what she's saying, I guess, since her father like rarely saw her. Um, Interesting.
Okay.
No, because of Shelly.
Stay with it. I'm like, you got to take it slow. This is your dad. And there was times that she wanted to go over to his house.
Oh, the father married and had his own family. Tupac didn't get married. He got engaged.
So we can't do that right now. And so I don't know if that could have caused her to act out or whatever, but this is when I started seeing all the issues, and I'm telling you that I think when he turned her down too many times for her,
Yeah.
this is when she called rape on him.
Oh, okay.
So Allie said to her father, what? I'm starting to itch. This is becoming too much. This is becoming way too. What?
Okay. So she basically got mad.
Yeah.
She got mad.
That was the first thing that she ever did that was off the chain. The lowest of the lows is when them detectives called my phone and they said, we got your daughter down here at Riverside Community Hospital. Miss Allah, we need to come down here. I mean, they were even threatening me to take me to jail. They was like, if you stick up for him, because she done been back here in this basement, in this interrogation room, and she told them detectives some shit.
Girl. Let me find out Allie was out there talking about some save the children. let me find out, girl. Allie was down there screaming, save the children, girl. I cannot. So she said Allie went down there and lied on her father, Lester, to the detectives and told the detectives all of this stuff that allegedly that her father did to her. And they tried to basically like arrest her mother, because if she like went against Allie's story, I guess that's what it sounds like. Because it's like we know she's telling the truth basically. So if you say anything against this, then we're gonna take you too. What, girl? Shut your mouth and keep on talking.
Get out of my face. Roundhouse.
Oh.
That, he was out of the country, because that's the only thing that saved him, I think. Because had he been here, who knows? He probably would have been gone.
They found out that was out the
These
country.
detectives were ticked off at whatever my child told them. And then when a CPS worker came to our house, like the next night,
Oh my
sit down and
goodness.
sit with the family, and including her father, you know what my child did? when the worker asked her about this, she said, "I didn't say that."
I know you lying, JoJo. Shelly was also a counselor at CPS, so she targeted Tory and wrote false reports on Miss Law. Not Miss the CPS to come to your house and just take your turn. Shelly. Shelly make it look like CPS is the devil, but you was working for him. So you know that they can take kids and just randomly and pick them because you did. Um,
That I didn't say that. My friend said that.
What?
I Woo! Yes, and I'm pretty sure that's documented in that CPS report. If I could get a hold to that CPS.
no, I'm not gonna feel sorry for her mom. I am a firm believer in God does not put any more on you than you can bear. So if she really wanted to, she could have dealt with this situation. She could have. She could have avoided a lot of stuff that Allie was doing. If Allie was doing these things, then that means that there's a lack of attention in the home. So when you have a bunch of kids and whatnot, there's going to be ones that feel left out. There are. They're going to feel left out. And when they are suffering from certain things, like if they may be diagnosed with something that you don't know of yet, or something like that, like mentally going on, paying attention to them is important. It's very important. So again, I believe she could have definitely handled Allie. She could have. She didn't want to. That's it. That's it. It's because you have problem children. I have problem cousins, problem brothers, and stuff like. But my parents and my family didn't give up, on them. They kept it going. Like they, weathered the storm. And sometimes you don't feel like you can when you have a lot going on. So no, I don't feel sorry for Allie's mom. Why would I feel sorry for her? Shout out to Tanya Edwards for the super sticker. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Thank you. She had Allie because she can handle Allie. Or Tori, that's your kid. That's your daughter. So if the way that she turned out, you can't blame other people for her. The only other person she can be upset with, Allie's mom, is her father. Allie's father, Tori's father, not Shelly. What you mad at Shelly for? What you mad at her for? Because Shelly met your daughter when you said when she was 13. She should have never gotten that close to her. Shelly should have never gotten that close to. Shelly wouldn't got that close to my 14-year-old, my 13-year-old. I don't give a fuck what we going through. Who the fuck is she? Yeah, get your ass over here. Let's go. Let's go. And you ain't coming back down here. Let me catch your ass down here. And then I would politely check her. Shelly, if I ever see you again, girl, I'm going to knock you off your fucking feet. Know that. I don't ever want to see you around my kid again. Yeah. Because you know how your kid is. So she knows that her kid makes up these stories or the stories of grandeur, delusion, so if you know this about your kid, then you keep your kid close. That's all. So if anything happens, you're right there. You're not too far. Instead of letting somebody help her drink the Kool-Aid. So if Shelly already drinking the Kool-Aid and then you got your daughter coming to pouring the cup of Kool-Aid, because they both like on the same mental level, and she's feeding and enabling these things because she is going along with her narrative because Shelly already has this idea or ideal process about how CPS works, that they're crooked and they're this and they're that. So then you have somebody like Allie coming and feeding that narrative, and being like, oh yeah, I believe a lot of the stories that Allie spews about CPS and stuff comes from Shelly because she sounds like she has a lot of experience with CPS. Allie, not so much. It don't seem like, besides, because again, she said she didn't meet her until she was 13, 14. Well, y'all say, her mom said 13, but she says 14. So that means that she had a good 13, 14 years of being with her parent. So that don't sound like 13, 14 years in and out of CPS or in and out of foster care, being shipped in containers. And it's like, how did all of that stuff happen when you were with your mom, when you were with her? when did you get shipped in a container? When were you 6 or 7 years old? And this happened, and like what? Like what are you talking about? So yeah, I think it's, if I feel sorry for anybody, I guess I would kind of feel sorry for Allie, because I just feel like there's probably some things going on with her that haven't necessarily been dealt with properly. I would definitely sit down with like a mental specialist, a psychiatrist, or someone, and really get an evaluation done on myself to make sure that I'm good, because it really does not give that I am 100%, of sound body, mind, and so like it don't give that. With Allie, I will say that there is definitely something off, and I think people think that just because she acts accordingly, that she is fine. So because she can carry on a sentence, because she does have and shows form of intellect, it does not mean that the person is a-okay. It does not mean that at all. People retain energy differently also, when they are diagnosed with certain things. Like people with autism, they can retain information. They don't forget nothing. You know what I'm saying? They don't forget anything. So that actually makes them really intelligent, because intelligence is more so based off of memory. When you're studying in class or listening to a lecture in class, it really doesn't matter until it's time to either do homework or take a test. Because when you test well, that means that you can remember well. So it's not that you don't know this stuff. A lot of times you just don't remember it. So, and our brains are too big to not be able to. But people with like autism and Asperger's, they can tap into different parts of their brains that our brain will have to do on its own. You know, they can do it manually. Our brain does it automatically. So, if we are testing, we're gonna remember a lot of the stuff that we had just, pop quizzed or studied on. But a person with autism or Asperger's, they can go all the way back to, third grade, the class, and remember something that a teacher said, and now they can, just as simple, as that. When it took me probably all day, to think about what my teacher said in the third grade. But then they, just like that, they can access that part of their brain. So I think that people think because she's functioning, it's kind of like a functioning addict, if you will. Like you can't really tell that they're, by the looks of it, them being at work and stuff like that, you would have never thought that when they leave, like this is what they go and do, or partake in, because they handle it well. It's the same thing with Allie. That's not. I just, so anything, I feel sorry for her, because instead of people focusing on truly getting her help, like Shelly and the biological mother, it seems like it's more so like a war between the two. Focusing on, not a functioning liar. Derek. I cannot. Y'all be roasting in this chat. But yeah, so I think that, that should be the focus, like truly trying to get her help, not worried about what part of the story true or not. Woman, if you want to reconnect with your daughter, if you want to sit down and have certain discussions with her, it's been a long time, then that's what your focus needs to be on. Not no damn Shelly or anything like that, because to me that's stupid, because you're just going to drive her further away. If you really want to talk to Allie, if Allie's really your daughter, and you really want to re-enter her life, although she says that you're evil and that she will wear white to your funeral, she says the most heinous things about you. I don't think attacking Shelly is the way of going about it. I think that you should try to befriend her, because that's what's going to get you in. Because sometimes if you can't beat them, you have to join them. Okay? And right now, you can't be Shelly. You can't. So the stuff that you're saying, getting back to your daughter, is just going to make her want to isolate you more, because Shelly is going to influence her too. Why wouldn't she? Why wouldn't she? Her form of, even if Allie is brainwashed by Shelly, her sensor when it comes to protection is to protect Shelly. It's not to protect you. So if you combat Shelly in any way, shape, or form, you will push Allie further away. You will. That's not going to make her come to you, because you're saying that this person that she loves and cares about, whether you do or not, that she loves and cares about, is this evil person when she views you that way. So you want to like remove the imagery that she has of you and place it onto Shelly, and remove the placing that she has on Shelly and place it onto you. She loves Shelly. She will protect Shelly. She calls Shelly her mother. That's what you want, right? So again, the best way to beat them is by joining them. Join Shelly, get your kid back. Although she's approaching 40. I mean, but you would have to join her. I don't think I don't think it's a good look to be going places. Just think about it with you. If you were Shelly and the biological mother was coming forward saying the things that she was saying about you, would you encourage your daughter to go be around this individual after Allie said this about her biological mom?
As for my mom, I met her when I was 14. She adopted me at 19. I was not able to live a peaceful life with my mom. I was adopted as an adult.
Yes, I know she's 31. It takes 30 years to get to 30. It don't take 30 years to get to 40 after you're 30. Time flies. It really does. That's why after 30 is when complexes and stuff like that, crisis, all this stuff happen after 30. It don't happen before. So she's on the way to being 40. In 9 years, she'll be 40. It took her 30 years to get to 30. It's not going to take her 30 years to get to 40. 9. Less than that. Blink, and 9 years can pass. So we blink, and those 9 years passed. It gives the same shit. Nothing changing. That's what it gives. So in my opinion, if you can't get her to focus on you at 25, you're damn sure not going to be able to get her to do it at 30. You're not, because you're more set in your ways at that point in time. So at this point, it will be really hard to change Allie's mind. Her mind can no longer be molded. She's an adult. She's not a child. That the molding's done. The raising's done. That's over with. So if Allie wanted to be around her, she would. She literally doesn't. So this is the opening the door and realizing, am I going to walk through and fight my hardest to get back into my kid's life? Or am I just going to close it because she's damn near 40? Like, that's where we are. So yeah, I'm 36. I could blink and be 30. I can blink and go right back to me being 30 years old. I'm not that. But it don't feel like somebody said it to me 30 years ago. No, somebody said it 6 years ago. That's how it feels. But it does fly past. So yeah, you're pushing 40. You already out here putting an Amber Alert out here for a 3-year-old. I mean, like, it's not like, she's like 18, 19, something like that or younger. That I will understand, Amber Alerts and stuff like that, because then you can still mold that person's mind. Allie is set in her ways. She is set in her ways. How she feels is how she feels. So you're either going to get on the train or you're going to be left at the stop. So the way that her mom's approaching this, to stop. Allie's not going to let her on board because she is set in her ways. As far as she looks at it, Shelly is her mother. Ain't nobody coming in between that. It don't matter what the fuck you say, what you do. It's Shelly to the end of time. This mother is not coming before Shelly. It's not happening. Okay? That's over with. That's a wrap. So again, that's why I say befriend Shelly. Because then if she sees you get along with somebody that she trusts, it's going to open her up to trusting you. That's how it works. This being combative, going on platforms and the mother talking ish and whatnot, calling Shelly all out her name and stuff like that. I can call Shelly out her name. The content creator can call Shelly out her name. But ma'am, you cannot. You cannot. You can't. The audacity, after she done had that girl for 16 years, she done been around her 16 years, all of that stuff, girl. At that point in time, she done been around your daughter longer than you. Ooh. Let's keep it real. Like, let's keep this into perspective. Why would I feel sorry for Allie's biological mom? For what? Shelly done been in her life longer than you. And it's not Shelly's fault. Because how did Shelly get her? She would have to go through you in order to get her. So, there's no way. If my child was with somebody else besides myself or their mother, we have to explain that to people. How did these people get your kid? How? And but you love and care so much about it. That part. How? And you got other kids, but you still got all of them. What? No, I don't feel sorry for you at all. You gave up. Is what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like. Kids can come with a lot and be a lot. Hmm. Correct. Correct. Yeah, and when a child runs away, you go get them. And it don't matter how many times they run away, because when they run away, they're running away from something. So you need to see what they're running away from. Because that hasn't been explained. She's saying stuff about the father. Well, that's your side of the story. Allie has all this hatred towards you. So because she may have fibbed or said something about other things doesn't mean that she's telling complete lies when it comes to you. Because if she was running away from what? A happy child does not run away. No. When a child is happy at home, there's nowhere else they would rather be. Nowhere else. I was happy to come home as a kid. I couldn't wait to get out of school. So I go with my mama and my brothers, or my granny, or my auntie, whoever house I was going over after that. I would be excited. I couldn't wait because I was happy there. Wasn't nobody hurting me. Nothing. None of that was happening. I was excited to go home. I didn't run away as a teenager. I didn't have to. Run away from what? I loved being with my mom. I loved her cooking. She took extremely good care of me. Washed and dried and hung up and folded my clothes, made up my bed. Or she did all those things. I didn't go without a meal. I was happy. I was taking shopping. I was taking Christmases. My mom worked hard. So what would I feel sorry for her for? Because she gave up? My mom didn't. She had sons having kids early. In and out of jail, all of that. She didn't give up. She didn't. Not at all. Not at all. Mom has an autistic son, fully autistic. Like my youngest brother is autistic. She didn't give up. And he, Lord, took her through hell and back, and then back to hell again. She didn't give up. Yeah. She didn't fail us because she didn't want to deal with us. Like, no, not at all. So, and my mom did it with 6 boys. So, what's her excuse again? Besides, she just gave up. That's just how I feel. I don't care if Allie was running away. If she was running away, go get her. Go get her. That's what I would do. I would go get my kid. They could run away on Tuesday, and I go find them on Tuesday, and then they run away again on Wednesday. I'm gonna go find them on Wednesday. They're running again on the third. I'm gonna keep because that's my responsibility. It is. It may be tiring. It may be stressful. It may be all of that. It may be, but I have to do it. It's my job as a parent. Like, no, I'm going to do it over and over and over again until I figure out what's going on. But I'm going to want to know what's happening. Because, again, happy children don't run away. They don't. So what was happening to her? That she felt like she had to run away? Or am I just supposed to assume that she's a liar because that's what her mom says? Her biological mom basically says she lied about everything and exaggerated everything. An abusive person would say that. They would. If you know that the blame is yours and you don't want it, then you're going to fit your narrative. You're going to, oh yeah, she's delusional, all of this. So then when she starts saying things about you, then you can use that rhetoric and say, oh yeah, she's crazy. Oh yeah, or she's this, or, she's always made up things. Ever since she was a kid, she told the detective this and that and da. Okay, but that don't mean that she's lying. It doesn't mean that. So I'm not about to go live and call Allie a liar and that everything that she's done and said is a lie because her mom. No, it's not like to me that you didn't keep a good track of her. If she was running away and stuff like that, you don't know what the fuck she went through while she was gone because you weren't there. You weren't there. You weren't. Grow. You weren't there. That's simple. Defiant children run away. I mean, if you sneaking out, that's not running away. That's being defiant. Your parents tell you to stay in the house, but you want to go hang out with a boy or your girls or go to a party or something. That's sneaking out. Or house party, he didn't run away. He snuck out. Yeah. That means you're coming back. You have every intention in coming back. That's why most parents, when their kid sneaks out, they'll wait for them. And so going out there looking, if they're not somewhere familiar to where they think like, oh, well, maybe they blah, 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 then you just come home and wait. Because you know that they're not gone. You know that they're not. You know they didn't run away. They snuck out. That's being defiant. Running away is usually a way bigger issue. It's usually something happening in the home. Most people go to it when you feel scared or threatened or something like that. You're going to go to a place you feel safe. Most people go home. So if you don't feel safe in the home, what are you going to do? Go to where you feel safe. So you may run away to someone's home, friend, boyfriend, girlfriend, something like that. Sneak and live in somebody's basement, whatnot, friend's house, whatnot, because of what's going on at home. So again, whether you're dealing with an alcoholic parent, a drug addict, or something like, it just depends on what you're going through. So I wouldn't say a defiant child runs away. I usually think a problem, like a child has a lot of problems, usually runs away. Whether it's abuse or it could just be behavior. And all abuse doesn't have to be physical. Some of it is verbal. Some people run away because their parents call them fat all day or stupid or, fathers calling their daughters sluts and, all of that all day and, picking on them and, all that just makes them just not want to be there. Just like, I just don't want to go home. Like, I'd rather be out here all night, or hang out with you all day than go back there. To deal with. So it's all type of reasons to where a person could run away. It doesn't mean that they're definitely being like R-worded or essayed or no. So to me, that's not being defiant if your parents verbally abuse you to where you don't want to be there. You're not being defiant. You don't want to be there. And you don't have a choice, most of the time. You don't. There's really no way out. You just kind of got to deal with it until you're an adult. But not everybody wants to wait. Not everybody want to wait. So some people want to go now, and then some people, there's things happening. So if Allie says that she hates her mom and that she will wear white to her funeral and all of that, let me let her say it. What Allie say about her biological mother?
This twin over here. A lot of people are getting people confused. So my bio mother is a piece of the devil. That woman, I would probably wear white to her funeral. Here, listen, this is my this is
Why does she have to be lying about her feelings? If she feels that way about her mom, why does she have to be wrong because her mom is places telling sob stories? Because her mom said, oh, she took me through this. Oh, she took me through that. Oh, she said this. Oh, she said that. Okay, well, that's your side. What about Allie? And Allie, to me, is showing her grace. Because Allie has said, little subtle things about her biological mother, but she ain't never, like, went in on her. So I feel like Allie has kept it cute when it's into the biological mother. I mean, she has said some things. She has. But she could have said way worse. Way worse.
my real mother, right here. You're a white woman, and we're twins. Okay.
Please hit the like.
Just like so much. I wouldn't even know she was my mom. You know what? I can see it. There's a whole resemblance when you walk in the room. All right. Now, here's the thing. My surrogate was a piece of evil shit.
Her surrogate is a piece of evil shit.
Would wear white to her funeral. That is not a woman that you would call a mother. I don't even know what you would call that. But her.
She said, you're not a mother. I don't even know what to call that.
With the passion, some people, you gotta forgive. No, wait a minute. That's a whole other conversation for another day. But that woman is so evil. And I mean so evil. Not just for me. I was one of 6 kids of hers. You see, of hers.
So again, one of 6 kids. Again, parents out here with a lot of children. Try to tend to be in their face. Get all up in their grill, because they turn out like that.
Of the borrowed fortune, of the paid off fortune, of the you take this child and hold on to this one and I'll pay you for that one. But she used to tell me all the time, I don't get enough money for you, for me. Out of the 6 girls.
So she said she hates her mom, basically. is what I gather. Let's get into Allie's alleged response because on TikTok they got them all broken up. I found it on the channel. Okay, right here. Okay, boom. Okay, now we're gonna watch Allie's alleged response to the things that her biological mom been saying, girl. So let's get into it. Just Allie's alleged response.
Hi. Hang on. Actually, I know you're there somewhere. It's right here.
I'm lurking.
Of course. Of course.
All right. Also screen recording, thank you. That's what I need to right now. If you can screen record this video. I know many want to hear this. So, if you guys can screen record this. I'm not going to spend too much time on it.
And then, hold on, another thing. Her mom, the biological mother, biological mother, was saying things like this was a money grab and, blah, blah, this and blah, blah, that. Do y'all ever see Allie ask for money? I do not see her ask for money. I don't see her putting up, like, places you can donate. Like, I don't ever see that. Like, I do be listening to Allie's lives. I really don't see that. So I'm not saying it's not true. I'm just saying I have not seen Allie, live asking for money in any capacity. So yeah, I was confused by that. I'm like, are you sure? Cause girl, it don't give that. Like she live right now. I don't see any, donations up. She not saying hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal. Yeah.
Let's pray. And then after we pray, let's talk. Yeah? Again, I know there's some of you who are like, hey, I don't believe in Jesus. I do. I do. It took me a while to get here. I always say that.
Yeah, I'm not discrediting Allie. I will say this about Allie. To me, the jury is still out. Allie has been speaking for years. What her story being true or fake, again, true or false, I can't tell the girl that her story is false. It's just some things just doesn't add up, the whole Tupac thing, on and so forth. But overall, what she's been through in her life, the trauma that she may have been through, even with maybe these celebrities and people like that, I'm not gonna discredit her because I can't. I can't. There has been plenty of things that have happened to people, and there's not a shred of proof to back it. But it does not mean that it did not happen. So I'm not going to come forward and be like, oh, she's a liar, or she's a this, or she's a that. Don't believe a word that comes out of her mouth. She's just using everybody. I can't say that as of this point. And then when it comes to the biological mother, again, I would love to hear what Allie would have to say about it because it's two sides and then the truth. So she coming forward saying all of this stuff, it does not mean that she is telling the truth. It doesn't. If I believe Allie's vitriol that she has towards her biological mother, her surrogate, as she calls her, I do believe that energy is not coming from nowhere. I don't. I think that Allie has a valid reason and valid reasonings behind why she feels about her, that what she feels about her. I do. I believe that comes from somewhere. And I can't tell Allie that she shouldn't feel how she feels about, I can't tell her that because I don't know what happened. And I just am a firm believer of people not coming forward new when like no one knows who you are, muddying the waters, showing your dirty hands. They'll come forward and say things about Allie, but she's not going to say the things that she's not proud of that she's done, places that she's truly dropped the ball when it comes to Allie. And then Allie will come forward and say something, and then I feel like she'll elaborate on what Allie's saying. But it's like, well, whoa, you didn't say that. You didn't, Allie, what? Ratchet says, I think Allie mom sold her love. Oh my God. I still would love to hear the transaction and how Shelly got Allie, because that still doesn't make sense to me. You met her at 13, 14. You really didn't have a reason for her to be in your life. How did she get you? And then even CPS wouldn't let her have Allie either, because she didn't adopt Allie until she was 19. She could have adopted Allie earlier than that, having custody of her, because Shelly, because Shelly got charges. Girl, Shelly got charged. Shelly done, because she had Allie and then she had lost her. So Shelly, because you lost Allie. You had Allie in your custody technically. I sure did. I sure did. And Shelly got charged for other stuff too. Like, Shelly's hands are not clean. They absolutely are not. So when it comes to the biological mother saying certain things about Shelly, like, I'm not going to discredit her, but I would like to hear Shelly's side. Because then we can compare the stories. We definitely could then get to find the truth, because I feel like the things that are in common in somebody's story is usually the truth. And what happened. If you start the story off and say, so we walked in a club, and then the other person starts the story off and says, so we walked in a club, I know y'all walked in a club. I know y'all walked in a club. But if you did one person say we walked in the club, and then the other one say we was at the back entrance of the club, then I'm like, okay, well, y'all was definitely club, but the entry is a little off, but y'all was definitely there, so you get to find the truth. So with Allie, I definitely feel that way. I'm not going to just jump right out the gate and be like, she's a liar, she's a this, she's a that. I don't know. We will see. I really do hope she's telling the truth. Bart said, did you see that creepy video I posted of Ellie and Allie last night? Yes, I did see that. See, I don't want to be biased. I mean, biased. Yeah, I want to be unbiased, right? And thank you so much for the person that just bought the coffee. Coffee will be on there tonight at 5. Okay, we will definitely be on coffee tonight. So yeah, I would like discredit her. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of got a little soft spot for Allie. As much as I be like really want to like go in and say the things that I want to say, I still don't know exactly. I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. I don't know. I go back and forth with Allie. I do. I go back and forth with her. I really do want to believe her, though. I really do. I want to believe her because I do believe in her message. Uh, Saving the kids, looking out for the kids, and when I do, because she does have a very positive message, and it's a good message. It is something that people should be doing, and more awareness should going to. But then it's like on the other side, it's just like all of this stuff, It's like you can't ignore it as much as you want to. You cannot ignore it. But as of right now, I'm still Team Allie. I'm still Team Allie. Yes, I am. And it's no bias. Is that it? Because I can understand where if this is her biological mother, I can see where she's coming from too. Like, I definitely can. So I don't want to discredit that. But at the same time, I don't know. It's just something about Allie. I want to believe her. I really do. I want to believe Allie. I do. I don't want to fucking her, like, I really don't want to, I don't want to do that, I really want her to be telling the truth because I need, okay, one of my melanated people telling the truth. It's like, damn, like, we can't catch a break. How we looked up. It's like, girl, like, so it's like I need one of y'all to be telling the truth, right? So I think that's another reason why I'm really rooting for Allie. Okay, I'm rooting for her. Okay, Allie, I'm rooting for you. Okay, because there's a lot of people on your row right now. There is a lot of people on your neck. Okay, but as of right now, I'm still here for you. Okay, you still got my ear. I'm still a listening ear, sweetie. But girl, we gonna need you to do some damage control or something because it's getting bad. It's getting bad. Okay, so yeah, she could be brainwashed. I think that the poor thing has been through all type of stuff. She has. I do think that, but right to say, I want Allie to be telling the truth, but something's just not right. Agreed. So we are on the same page. Because, I mean, there's elephants in this damn room. It's not one elephant. It's a few of them in this damn room. And we going to have to talk about these elephants. Okay? We cannot bypass these elephants. We have to talk about them because that's how we stay unbiased, in our approach. But it is hard believing her. It is hard. It is. But it's hard for me to because I really don't want to go after her. I really don't. I want her to be telling the truth. I really like Allie. I do. She's my girl. And yeah, I'm just rooting for her. I'm rooting for her. So that's where I'm at with the whole Allie thing. No, I'm not jumping down Allie's throat. I'm not about to be bashing her. I'm still in hopes of her telling the truth. And as of now, there's nothing solid that's out there to show that she's lying about everything. Now, there may be some things that she may not have been as honest as she could have been about, but overall, she has not been fully popped. So jury's still out. Jury's still out.
I've been through many things in my life, my 31 almost years of life. I've had people that had their hand in my life that were satanic, that knew the Bible better than many chores, that were using it for the wrong reasons. So, I believe in the Father of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I trust God. And I know that some things that he's got to do because there's only so much that we can do. So if you're like, hey, I don't believe in Jesus, I'm going to step out for a second. I am going to be talking about the children. Now, everybody can agree on that. However, there are some people I know that are not for the children. There are some people who they're just for gossip and for Satan. So I get that. I don't expect everybody to like
And I have seen the weird videos that are out there. I get it. Even Ratchet posted a video. I'm not going to say that they're lesbians or dating or anything like that. You never know. Stranger things have happened. But I don't know. I just feel like women are close. So I don't know. Women are different than men. They are more affectionate. They are way more secure with their sexualities and whatnot. So I don't know. I will say it's weird. That I would agree. I feel like I would be lying if I said that it wasn't weird. I would be lying if I said that it wasn't weird. Okay, it's definitely weird. But you just never know. Everybody's relationship is different. Things we find weird, other people find just fine. Some people still kiss their kids in the mouth after they, 13, 14, 15 years old. They still kiss them in the mouth and shit. We look at them like, oh, that's weird. But to them, they don't feel like it is. I've been kissing them this way since they was a baby. It's like, yeah, you should have stopped there too. You should have stopped when they was a baby too. Like when Will Smith kissed Jaden in the mouth. When a lot of us looked at that as like, okay, ew. Gross. Not to say that they were kissing or anything, but I'm just saying, yeah, weird.
me. I know not everybody's going to love me. And I know not everybody loves the truth of precious, innocent children. So, what are you going to do? Right? After this live, they are going to, the admin, the superheroes I call heroes that don't need a cape. They're not white hats, they're everyday people. They're going to be playing some worship music on there, on Telegram. Jerk it off. And this weekend, a lot of the 90s that we've met around the world are going to be...
I agree. She need counseling. Spirit says, Allie a big liar. Y'all think so? Are y'all team Allie? Or do y'all feel like Allie is Cap? Or do y'all feel like Allie is Cap? Oh, I'm about to get my daughter. She is so annoying. Stop watching me. So yes, you know who I'm talking to, daughter. Stop watching me, girl. So yes, so do y'all think that she is lying, or do y'all think that she just texted me and said no? Oh, I'm gonna get you. So anyway, so y'all think she capping or y'all think she's telling the truth? Are y'all team Allie or y'all just like no cap?
Speaking on the Telegram chat. So I'm going to turn my comments off because I just hope that you guys can pay attention to what I'm saying.
Do y'all think Allie is turning her comments off because people are trolling, or do y'all think she's turning her comments off because she don't want people to come in and talk about, the whole mom thing, biological mom thing, and her speaking? Because I think that is that. I'm like, Allie, I feel like you're one of those comments, although she does cut them off sometimes. I think she wanted them shut off because she really didn't want people coming in talking about the whole biological mom thing. That's just my opinion.
Those of you who have common sense, I know common sense is not always common. So I want to talk to y'all real quick. First, let's pray. This is your moment. Leave, come back. 30 seconds. Okay?
Yeah, for now, I am Team Allie. For now. I really hope it stays that way. Because I know how I get when people, lie to us. But yeah, as of now, I'm Team Allie. As of now, I'm still Team her. For now. We'll see what the future holds.
Lord Father God, we come to you today and we just thank you. I thank you so much for the breath in our lungs. I thank you
Close your eyes.
for
Oh, no?
and bringing us this far, Jesus. Thank you for continuing to keep us safe. For every storm that is meant to take down windows, houses, homes, God, I thank
She ain't giving Baby Bishop. I think she giving a little piece of Baby Bishop. A little piece.
you for continuing to keep us safe.
Baby Pac.
Jesus, I just ask that you open the minds, hearts, and ears of the listening. God, I pray that whatever is supposed to be to light right now, Jesus, I just pray that you do it. Because we know that only you can do it, God.
Who is her parents? Tupac. Don't she look just like him?
We stand on the word that the blood of Jesus covers us. And every step that we take and every move that we make, God. We stand on your word that no weapon formed shall prosper, even though the weapon will form, God. We thank you.
I close my eyes when I pray because I want the Lord to know that I am just thinking about him. Okay, maybe I love the Lord a little bit more than y'all. That's it. Maybe that's it. But I like to be completely focused on him, picturing the heavenly gates, all of that. I want him to know that I'm serious about my prayer instead of sitting there praying but watching a big booty come down the street. Okay, I don't like any distractions. Okay, so I have to close my eyes. So maybe I just love my Lord just a little bit more than you love yours. That's okay. It's totally okay. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna get bumped up in the line when I go up there. Like I get to skip people because I close my eyes. Like whatever.
For everything that you do for us. We thank you for everything that you show us. And we just thank you for everything that you're doing in process and progress, God. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Today is January
What do I picture? A porcelain white man with brown hair and blue eyes?
8th, 2025. Yeah. Understand that. Today is January 8th, 2025. What's today? Wednesday? I think it's Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. I'm gonna turn my comments off. Okay? I just want y'all to pay attention. For me. Alright, here we go. Now, I know a lot of you have seen the ultimate smear campaign going on right now. Not too long ago, I made a live about, I did the hey kitty kitty. I'll do it again. Hey kitty kitty.
Crystal says, Sean, you have a small, my Sean, you have a soft spot for crazy people. I do, but don't say it like that, girl. Don't say it like that. Look at me agreeing with you. But I do. Just a little piece. A little piece. Welcome, Eddie, to the members gang gang. I'm a little piece, but y'all, you got your nerve saying it like that.
Kitty kitty kitty. That's what I did, right? From there, Black Panthers. Wait, I'm trying to give a cat a bath. popped their heads up from the woodwork. People are crawling out of the woodwork. You've seen a wolf in truth teller clothing that have spent many hours on this. I want you to think, I want you to add up the time that has been spent.
My favorite cartoon was actually the Animaniacs. You tried it. Check it out. It was actually the Animaniacs, which some of them are Looney Tunes characters, so whatever. But it was Animaniacs. And Doug and Rocco's Modern Life.
Say everything and anything about my mom and I. I want you to think about that. We have a live march. Before I finish talking about this, we have a lot of digital soldiers. We did a few marches. We called for a few people to stand all over the world. And a lot of those marches were infiltrated by very demonic souls. Have some of you, actually, can I turn my comments on back first? I just want to ask some interactive questions before I continue. Have some of you ever had a narcissistic person in your life? Have some of you ever been around a
Is this when she's supposed to be talking about her mama? Because I could have sworn, honestly, I watched this earlier and I didn't hear her say anything about that woman. Nothing. Not a word.
member that's so evil that you know the only way to help yourself is to move the hell out of the way? Has anybody ever had that situation in their life?
See, right there, it kind of sounds like maybe she's talking about her right there. Like, have somebody in your life so narcissistic that you have to move the hell out the way. So is that her when she's talking about it?
Okay, unfortunately, yes. Oh my God, yes. Okay. You know those people that in your life you've had to walk away from because you're like, what you're doing is hurting me. Now, because of their narcissistic ways.
Oh, you think she's talking about the hag? Y'all say she's talking about the hag. Jaguar. Okay, Caleb, you on the hag. Okay, ooh, girl.
Ability. They will never take responsibility. It will always be your fault. Have you ever dealt with somebody like that?
Hi, Tip West.
Yes.
Love you, Tip, girl.
I know a lot of people relate to us because there's something that has happened in your life that you can relate to. So stay with me.
Hag ran anywhere is a lie. Now she had to run for her life. Girl, please, with them feet. Girl, la 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 la. She wants somebody to be chasing her so bad. She want to be like Allie so bad. Allie is living the dream. Girl, Allie is living the hag's dream, running away from people in a car all day, all night, in a diaper. All there, she is living the psycho dream, girl.
The Getty burning? Is it? Because didn't I tell you all that?
That hoe sitting at home right now talking about that bitch so lucky she got people chasing her. We ain't doing it right, Odell, because why ain't nobody chasing us, yo?
Didn't I tell y'all there will be an accidental explosion, accidental fire, and the next thing you know...
Nah, here she go. Girl, when you talk about an accidental fire, Allie, look at here. Allie, look at here. Girl, you ain't saying nothing about no damn fire. No, see, here you go. Just like the hag, trying to claim everything. All y'all want to be Sloan Bella so bad. All look at here, Allie. Taurus Sloan girl. Look at here. Now you ain't said nothing about no goddamn fire. Got your goddamn nerve. Then why you ain't gonna put it out? Why you ain't gonna put it out, girl? No, y'all. No, I'm so sick of them claiming every goddamn thing. Girl, she gonna go out tomorrow. I told y'all it was gonna be an accident. Wait, what? Girl, you wasn't specific. You ain't say nothing about no Californian fire or nothing like that. You got your goddamn nerve. Nah. That's why people side on your ass. Nah. Now you claiming a fire. You could have said Janae house. Girl. Nah. Yeah, I don't want to hear the shit. She said in 2021 it was going to be like... Girl, I don't want to hear that shit. I don't hear nothing about well in 2022, Sean. She did what she was talking about fire. I remember that live. Yeah, we want to hear that. No. No. We need some longitude, latitude. We need some of that if you're gonna be talking about some you so girl. Girl, they said something about the Diddy tunnel. She jumped online. Yep, there was tunnels. I walked down them. If you have to go down them blindfolded, smelling tin and smelling beer as you're walking into the grotto. You know, like, girl, I told you. I know. What? Girl, please. Girl, you don't even know where you were. You said you had on a blindfold. But you talking about something you told us. What? What, you don't know shit? Girl, you didn't see nothing.
Next thing you know, celebrities' homes would be on fire.
Ooh.
Things would be on fire. I pray for the people in its path.
Me
But I
too.
also pray that it exposes the things that it needs to expose.
Girl, like what? Furniture? What furniture? Girl, what them houses gonna burn down and it's gonna be churned in every basement or something? Like what the is the fire supposed to expose? Girl.
I've had that narcissistic person in your life, right?
Sure. Totes. Why is it not playing? Did it freeze? Oh, okay.
Where you're like, I could try to tell somebody until I'm blue in the face what happened. But when it comes to you, you're never going to own up to it.
Mm-hmm.
You're never going to be honest about it. Don't expect that.
See, I feel like she may be talking about her mom right there because she feel like, you know, like if she's saying that her mom is a horrible person and that her mom had took her through selected things, then, and she just don't feel like she's going to admit it. A lot of abusers are like that. They don't admit the actual abuse that they take a person through. They'll never take accountability for it, although they still did it. So it gives me maybe she's talking about her mom, but again, she doesn't say her name or, my biological mom or my surrogate, or she's not being specific. Again, like I said, she does this all the time. She goes live and speaks in a bunch of subliminals, and you kind of gotta guess who and what she's talking about.
Right. I'm gonna get to the subject really quick, and then I'm gonna jump back to where our belongs, and that's on the children.
The children.
I don't care what happens to us. I don't care what anybody has to
Girl,
say
we know y'all want to die. We get, girl, we know.
about us. I don't care what somebody is going to lie about us, from we are AI to we are real to I don't even know. I don't give a shit. The line of threats of people saying they're going to murder us is getting so long that it's losing its sting. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
No, because can we see this list? Girl, show us the list, girl.
How many people have said, I want to kill you?
We have heard 0 people say, sorry. But we have heard 0 people say that they want to take your life or your mother's life, okay? Y'all just keep coming forward swearing to send y'all DMs and stuff and emails and all of that. But we have heard 0, -0 people say that they is going to do anything to you or your mama Shelly.
Eric. So, it's whatever. Because my focus will never detour from the children. I will speak for those that are still in homes that they don't understand how they ended up there. I will speak for those and on the behalf of those who have never been able to speak before. I will continue to speak for the children who are dead and can't have a voice. I will continue to speak for those who are still trapped and don't have a voice. I will continue to speak for those who have been in a narcissistic relationship and still don't understand how to get out. I will continue no matter what happens. I will continue to stand for the children because as an adult,
That's what somebody failed to do in the first place. I will not detour from that. You don't scare me, and I know who my God is. So no matter what you do, kitty kitty, I will never move. Do you understand me? You're my way. Okay, so it's Hag the kitty kitty because the hag was sitting over there swearing she was. Wow, meow, 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 meow. She was over there swearing that was her girl. Jordan says, so is Allie on a Laguna level of cray cray? Oh, Lord. I can't say that there's anything wrong with Allie. Now, do I feel like something is off? Yes. But I'm not a doctor. So she, I, now I've heard that there may be, some things off with her, but girl, I don't know because she still hasn't said that Tupac's not her father. Yeah, look, Legina Gold is the young lady that came over here and stated that she was Aaliyah and Ellie's daughter. Okay, Allie says that Tupac is her father. Right, so that's why people compare the two. But again, yeah, girl. And a lot of the army can say the same. I'm not moving. I'm not budging. I know the truth. I know the truth. My name is Allison Leilani Carter. No, Legina said there was nothing wrong with her. Okay. If Allie wanted to interview with me, that would be one of my first backstage questions, like talking to her offline before interviewing her, was have you ever been diagnosed? I ask all of my guests that question. And I'm not going to violate HIPAA to prove a point. So if you tell me that you are sane, regardless of how I feel about it, I'm going to believe you because who am I to tell you anything different? A person can look at me and think that I'm not sane and think that I have diagnoses and stuff. I don't. Like I don't. Like, like rather, you or not, so I don't. So I can't say that about a person. Like, I have to go by what you say. If you tell me that you are of sound body and mind and that you have never been diagnosed with anything, how can I tell you anything, So yeah, we found that out on the show about Legit and her diagnoses. And I even said in the show, I said, now, I asked you that question and I ask all my guests that because I think it's important because I think it gives you a better way of handling things because it doesn't mean that you shouldn't interview them. I just think that it's good to display that type of information to the audience because it does explain certain things. So yeah, so I mean, it doesn't mean that they're lying or that they're not telling the truth because they have a diagnosis. No, it does not mean that at all. It just means vet it, make sure what they're saying you can get as close to the truth as possible. The things that you can't prove and are big allegations, you should just do away with those things. You shouldn't talk about them. Is how I look at it. So yeah, so I mean, no, it's not that. I mean, I can only go off what you tell me. My name because I didn't want shit to do with anything that I came from. A damn person, nobody. I will not move. Do you hear me? Ever. Kill me. I'm not moving. I don't care what happens. And if you give a shit about the children, you wouldn't move either. Do you understand what is going on? How many survivors don't get to speak because of this type of thing right here? How many survivors don't get to speak? She is right. She is right. A lot of survivors don't speak because of stuff like this. How many smear campaigns and things that happened that people go with and people get messed up. That is a good question too. What are you doing for the children? I would like to know that too. Because children don't listen to you. You're in your 30s. Most children are not getting online looking for a 30-some-year-old. So, yeah. What are you doing for the children?
Now, I feel like the campaign is to save the children. But like, what are you actually doing for them? Again, a lot of things don't make sense. They don't. You're stating that you're on the run from who? We don't know. You keep changing because you say all of these people are at and after you. So that keeps changing. And then on top of that, you are doing this for children. You're doing this to save the children. What children? Who? Because again, children don't listen to you. Don't you get tired of this, Allie? Like, don't you want to do something more physical? Like opening a nonprofit, getting people together. You work with many other advocating organizations and stuff like that, like maybe joining something that they already have established and whatnot. This constant rambling about, because that's what it's become, because Allie has not shown any proof of anything. So, none. People say, oh, well, she filed a police report back in the day, or she did this, or she did. No, there's nothing tangible. Not even her affidavit is tangible because it went in. It wasn't finished. So she puts a half-done affidavit up, and it wasn't how affidavits are done. It wasn't right. I'm just gonna say it just wasn't right. Like, I've seen affidavits done, and that's not an affidavit. So on the verge, on the verge of an affidavit, not an actual affidavit. Yes, no court file because it wasn't turned in. Yeah, spirit. That's why there was no court stamp on it, because that happens when you turn it in, you know, to where the law has it, and whatever necessary steps go after that, go after that. It wasn't. It was just a picture of it showing that an affidavit was being written. It wasn't. No notarization on it. It wasn't notarized. None sealed. No seal on none of that. So yeah. So she's brought no proof forward of anything that she has displayed. Correct. It's KOFI, coffee app that we go over to talk about things unrelated to YouTube. Then the things where it's like a breath of fresh air. We talk about a bunch of other stuff over there. We know we're way less edited, vulgar, all that good stuff. So yeah, that's coffee. Yes. So yeah, I want to believe her. Like I said, I want to, but it's just talking. Like nothing has been done. Like you're not doing anything. You're talking about stuff and saying that all these people are being hurt and harmed, and there's this and that. You're not doing. You're running. How can you be helpful running? How are you saving the children on the run? Is that what children should do too? So like if they come forward and speak, should they just get in vans and just drive around forever? I don't get it. I don't understand. You're not offering any like help. You're not saying like, go here, come to us. We can get you to the right people. We have the resources. You know, like none of that is happening. You're just in a car, in a van, with this woman, Shelley, talking. That is it. We don't see a journey into helping kids. Or like none of that's going on. It's just, you know, and a lot of I told you so's. What? You didn't take Diddy down? Like, what? You didn't take him down. You don't go with it. You want to run. Is that what you're telling you? Hey, kids, if you've been affect, get in the car and just keep driving. Don't stop. Go live, keep driving, and tell the people that's looking for you, fuck you. And tell them that you don't care if they try to kill you or anybody you love. What? That's confusing. So, yeah, that's why my question be like, don't you get sick of this? And I'm talking about like the running and the driving and the, like, aren't you tired of that? Don't you want to sit still and tell your story? You don't want to do that? You want to sit down and do it? Like this. So now we impatient and she been on a run for years. Gross. If they ain't did nothing to you in years and you keep coming forward talking about something, you keep getting threatened. You keep getting threatened. You've been saying this for years. That's what I say. You don't get tired of this. I'll see if this just started like last year or a couple months ago, or something like that. Okay. But years? How was that being impatient? Most people don't even want to, after a certain age, wait a year before being proposed to in a relationship. 6 months or hell less. 6 months too long. A year too long. You've been way too long for us to not take to the next level. What are you talking about? Like, what are we being impatient about? If you can go publicly and state all of these things, am I improving them? That's all. If you cannot prove them, then shut up. That's it. So I would rather her be live talking about, like, children and saving them. I would rather her be talking about that instead of like talking about some Beyonce did this and, Donald Trump and da 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 da. Yeah, I would prefer her talking about what she's talking about right now, because at least you can do something about trying to save the kids and stuff like that. I mean, there's things that you can do, you know, instead of driving and driving and driving and driving. That makes no sense at all. So to support somebody constantly running, like, you're stupid. I support constantly running for the rest of their lives. Like, that sounds dumb. Running from what? Like, you don't know life like that. How can you truly heal and start to try to find what's next for you in life if you're upset with the past? Whatever she's stating that happened to her, it's not happening to her right now. So if you're going to be obsessive about it, obsessive about being triggered and triggering people on a daily basis, if you cool with that, why not do something with it? Constructive. Even gain compensation off of it. I don't know. I don't get the constant running. Like, it makes no sense. And how you saying that you go people when you need help yourself? Like, that's dead. I'm doing this for y'all. I'm here to help and protect y'all, but you running. How you take me from Debo, scared of Debo? That's weird. But we supposed to overlook that. Why? Why? It's a valid question. Why are you still doing this? Who is chasing you? Because in my honest opinion, I don't feel like anybody's chasing them anywhere. I really don't. Who? Because if somebody was chasing me, I'm going to tell you who. Because if something happened to me, I would want them taken care of. So if something happened to them right now, who would be the suspects? If they say that they got hundreds to thousands of people that have been threatening them for umpteen years and times, they wouldn't even know where to start. Who they making police reports on and stuff like that. It don't give that. It don't. But y'all need to overlook that. We have to overlook that because, if we have those type of questions, we're being impatient. There is no plan. Hello? If she just keeps driving and driving and driving, there is no plan. They done been all around the world, Craig. Where they driving to? Another country? Because I'm confused. What are you driving to? There is no end game. It's just the same thing over and over and over. That's it. There is no end game. They don't have a plan. So what are we being impatient about? I don't understand that. I would understand if there was a plan. There is no plan. They winging it. Correct. They winging it. They not, as we get to this place, we're going to be doing this, and we're going to, no, they're just always in a car somewhere. There is no end game. So the people that do follow Allie, it's confusing. It's like, well, what are you following? Because you say, I believe her. What do you believe? What? What? Because she hasn't shown you anything to believe. She's just told you stuff. So it's where y'all come on YouTube and people say something, y'all want to trust them wholeheartedly. But then the people in your own actuality, y'all want to question. You question things with the people in your own actuality, people you know. So you mean to tell me that people in your life that you know will lie to you, but she won't? Somebody you ain't never fucking met? You won't question her. You give her the highest amount of loyalty and trust, but you question the people in your own day-to-day life. Your son come in the house late and you say, why you late? And they say, because I stopped to get something to eat. You want to smell their breath. Or you want to tell them why you want in the kitchen eating if but you don't want to trust them. You don't want to just give them the benefit of the doubt. You know. You know that. The girl in your neighborhood, sleep with people, she a hoe. But then somebody says she got R-worded, you want to question it. But then somebody on YouTube said it got R-worded and just, oh my God, I believe her. It's like, it happened to Becky down the street, and because she a bust down Tatiana, and because they blaming somebody that you like or might be related to or friends with, or son of friend, you want to side eye it. Because you know him, he a good boy. He don't act like that. He don't act like that around my kids. That's weird. But YouTube is just, oh yeah, she's telling the truth. Don't question it. Ooh, y'all said that. Y'all is terrible people. Y'all is so impatient, and y'all, a victim going to what? I guess. Y'all mighty weird. But okay. Like, right, question everything or nothing. That's how I feel. Question everything or nothing at all. That's it. That's it. Just like you can believe something, I can believe it's not true. So if I'm not going to say anything to you for believing, then don't say anything to me for not believing. One does not cancel or eliminate the other one because Allie ain't show one receipt. So you say you believe Allie, that's just a feeling. That's it. There's nothing to prove. Saying I believe Cassie and I believe Allie are two different things. Fact. Those are two different things. Yeah. Cassie has tangible. She has things to where we know that there's truth to what she's saying. When it comes to Allie, nothing. Nothing. And just like I'm going to question the hag, why when everything comes up with Jay-Z and all of that stuff, you don't say anything? Same with Allie. Allie had plenty of things to say about Jay-Z, Beyonce, all of them. Now Jay-Z is under fire. Where the fuck is Allie? Where are you? Hello? Are you screaming Beyonce's name and all of that? Here's your time. Here's your time. You got NFL players saying that it was children at parties and stuff like that, that it was weird. And all. You don't want to chime in? You don't want to say anything? Or am I just supposed to say that to Jag? Are we just supposed to have that energy for Hag? No, you keep that energy for everybody. Why isn't Allie saying anything? Why is she coming out talking about kitty cats and all? Hello? Weird. But if we say something, you guys are so impatient. You guys are victim blaming. How? How will we victim blame? We just have questions. But to question something is mean that you don't believe the person. Or you just simply want clarity. That's all. Or you just simply want clarity. That's it. Or sometimes maybe you just simply want some clarity. But I'm gonna play a little bit more of this. Then we're gonna wrap this up because we gotta get over the couple. But I'm gonna play a little bit more.
You and misconstrued into. Let me give you something. I've given so much, been so transparent with you. The Superior Court of Riverside, California, in Riverside County. My adoption was on June 6, 2014. The case number on my adoption paperwork. Here you go. You ready? Hashtag letter R, letter I, letter A, dash 140041. If you want to go request that file and see, first of all, now my name is Allison Leilani Carter, and I was adopted at 20 years old, 20 years old, June 6, 2014, as an adult. That's true. I've been so transparent with everybody.
Transparent?
I've been so transparent about everything that's going on.
I don't know about all that.
Why would I lie?
And that's the famous line. That's the famous line. Why would I lie? Why would you? Girl. Hold on. Because now I got to pull this up here. Now I got to pull this up here. Girl, I know what is up here. Come on, no. Why would you lie? Let me show you why. Let me show you why. Am I spelling right? Let's get a. Oh, maybe. Yeah. Not Allie. I'm not talking about her name. Real. Cater. No, Carter. Girl, why would you lie? Let me show you why.
And he was like, "This is you. Who did this to you?" And I told him the truth, you know? Then he did this.
Ooh, girl. Why would you lie, girl? Look. I don't know. Why would y'all? Why would y'all? So it definitely happens, Allie. So you can't use that as a reason. You can't say, why lie? For us to, you have to answer that. That's not for us to answer, baby. That's for you to answer, baby. That don't have nothing to do with us. Okay? Why would you lie? Tell us why. Inquiring minds want to know. Sounds, is this rhetorical? Because, hello? Hello? Why would y'all? Y'all do, clearly. So, clearly, hello. So, yeah, that's not an acceptable excuse in 2025. Why would I lie? Because y'all do. 2024 showed us that. Oh, because y'all do, sweetie. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So I love you guys. We're about to be over at coffee in about an hour and a half. I got to run to my son to get his haircut real quick. He just made it home from school. So, yeah, we're going to run him get his haircut. And then we will be live on coffee right after that, okay? So get your subscriptions right now. I will put it on my community wall as well. So y'all can also see what we're going to be talking about, girl. We're going to be popping the girls. So, I love you guys. Hope to see you guys over there. If not, whatever. But I love you guys anyways. So I will see y'all in the next show. Again, shout out to Ratchet TV. Y'all make sure y'all go over there and check them out. Shout out King World for doing the interview with allegedly Allie Carter, Tory, outlaw mama. And I'm a girl, okay? Y'all go check out those content creators. Y'all go check out those content creators. Until the next show, I love you guys. I'll see ya. Bye.